Birmingham are indeed Birmingham. Welcome back to the TNC Watchalong, my friends. How are we all doing? Tuesday night, Birmingham City against Norwich City, live here on Talk Norwich City. Chris, pace yourself. It is a marathon, not a sprint, but hopefully Norwich will be sprinting to 3 points this evening.
Oh yes, oh yes. Welcome to the TNC Watch Along. I cannot wait for this, people. 3 big points coming up. Get your sailor hats at the ready. Get your TNC setups in right now. Join us for today for, I think, a record-breaking watch-along. More people than ever before are going to be watching this tonight. Get your mates involved. Jack, I'm just so pumped. I look at that team and I look at that lineup, and honestly, it absolutely reeks, hefts, stinks, smells of a 3-0 win. It absolutely does. I cannot wait for it, mate. Let's do this.
I haven't even asked for your score prediction yet.
You got it straight away. I'm not messing around tonight, mate.
No, I love it. Thanks, as always, to One Football for their kind sponsorship. They love Norwich City. They literally love Norwich City. So a big thank you to them. You can download their app in the description below. The go-to match day companion. Great place to see Norwich City win and Ipswich Town lose. But attention turns to this evening. Birmingham City, the opponents. And here is how they line up. Etheridge in goal. Colin at right back. No idea. Dean, Colin and Dean at right back and centre back. To be honest, I don't know too much about many of these players. Scott Hogan, he's okay. He's up front for them. Jeremy Bella. Is it Jeremy Bella? Bella something. He has scored a few. He's quite good. Okay. But more importantly, this is how Norwich City line up this evening. Also, if they do set up like that, they're going to get seriously run over in the midfield. Unchanged for Norwich City. Zimmerman keeps his place. I suspect that's more of a precaution because of Gibson's injury. And unchanged. I think the only question mark over that, there are a few people saying, will Mario Vrancic start this evening? He is indeed starting. Also, I wanted to say, if you're watching at home, why not play along this evening with TNC Watchalong Bingo? A big thank you to Richard, who has put together this absolute masterpiece. You can see some of our favourite phrases on there. I'm the yellow ones, Chris is the green ones. I'm sure you're going to get a few of them very early doors. I think we've already got hefts of, so that you can tick that off. But head over to our Twitter if you want to play TNC Watchalong Bingo. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks to Richard for that. Chris, you said you're confident. Is that kind of like a false kind of mask you're putting on, or are you genuinely confident?
No, mate, I'm so confident. You know, we beat Cov on this pitch 2-0. Coventry are a better side than Birmingham. Yes, Birmingham got a win against Wednesday, which would have lifted their spirits. But I think these Norwich lads are a class above. I think they're so hungry for this tonight. And I just, I don't want to, say it too soon, but I just genuinely don't see how this team falls over. I really don't. And I love that from Mr. Daniel. I love that from Mr. Daniel. This is the positivity that we need in the comment section tonight. That's all we need. I tell you, mate, I just think Todd Cantwell is on fire at the moment. Pookie, it's Purple Patch Pookie. He's back. Emi Buendia is just absolutely, he's on fire at the moment, isn't he? I think we've got what it takes to absolutely steamroll if we want them tonight. And look, I just hope it's an absolute bounty of a harvest on the Birmingham allotments, the potato field of a pit. I think it could be good tonight, mate.
And I don't want to jinx it, but having got eye following on in the background here, it does look slightly better. It looks more of a kind of a maturing field rather than a freshly ploughed field.
Mate, I think what Birmingham have done is they've just turned up the brightness on iFollow. I think they've.
Well, that's the big hope for this evening. More so than can we get 3 points, is can we identify the players on the pitch? Because we couldn't really last time, could we?
No, we couldn't. Jack, just let's get through the announcements before we start. First of all, get in your TNC setups. We want to see pictures with food, pictures with Lakens, by the way, 20% off in the description below, of course. Jack will speak about the wheel in a minute as well. So all you've got to do with your setups is take a picture of your screen, hashtag NCFC at Talk Norwich City, and we'll retweet absolutely all of them as a thanks for your support. And I just want to say a massive, massive happy birthday to Corey Gabelli, who is watching us tonight from the US of A, and she's a massive TNC Watchalong fan. So happy birthday, Corey. I hope you've had a lovely, lovely day.
Happy birthday, Corey. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, let's get through some of your score predictions then. Jamie says 1-0, Emmy goal scorer. Bonus points, Jamie, for naming your goal scorer as well. Dave, wow, Dave's confident. 4-0, Norwich City. Simon says we need to score in the first 10 minutes. Chris, I was watching back the game against Birmingham at Carrow Road a few months ago when we won 1-0 thanks to that late Mario Vrancic goal. Right. And that was very much attack against defence, almost like a training session that day. Do you think Birmingham are going to be as defensive as they were that day?
Well, look, any of you guys that watch the opposition preview with Brummy Joe, he basically said that things have massively changed since then. He said that normally they actually start the season really badly and then they kind of grow into it. But this season they started it, in his words, relatively well, and then it's been on the descendancy ever since. And that fills me with a lot of confidence. I think one thing is for sure tonight, we're not going to see a Birmingham side that were anywhere near as organised as they were when they came to Carrow Road, honestly. And I know that Daniel Farke said in his press conference that Birmingham are really organised, they're this, they're that, but he has to say that, right? And I loved the Michael Bailey tweet. If you went off Daniel Farke's praise for the opposition from every interview, no one would get relegated this season. And it's true, right? I think he said something like they'll be like, I don't know, almost top half, he said, or something. I can't remember the exact quote, but look, mate, as I said already, I'm just so super confident. I can't hide that. I'm not going to hide that either. I'm really excited, and I'm just about to put a double on Norwich to win and Ipswich to lose as well.
Ipswich do. I know that Oxford let us down on Saturday, but I'm sure Ipswich lose to Hull tonight, who I think are still top of League One. Okay, Cameron, love this score prediction. 3-0 win with a shithouse header from Hanley. Great stuff. Lots of people predicting Grant Hanley goals tonight. NCFC 3 tracks is 2-0 McLean and Hanley. You know what, NCFC 3 tracks? I feel a McLean goal tonight as well. Triple, Neeleaf, Pookie Brace and Buendia 3-0. The optimism is sky high in the comments. That's clear.
It is. But I think the people in the comments section want to know what our special announcement is. And of course, if any of you follow me on Twitter, you will know that if Norwich score by more than 2 goals tonight, I will reveal something big that's going to happen on Talk Norwich City next week.
I know about this?
You do know about this, but I've not agreed to terms of this conversation. But no, it's absolutely massive, genuinely, and it's a chance for all of you to get involved. And if Norwich win by more than 2 goals tonight, I will be revealing exactly what that is.
Brilliant. Well, I'm excited. Hopefully it's not a 1-0 or a 0-0. Hopefully the 2 goals come. Oakley's feeling confident for that announcement. 2-0, both second half goals. Floodlights will open after the first. Hopefully, Oakley. I said this to Chris before we came on. I'm nervous about tonight. I don't know why, because I've got no reason to be nervous, but I think that's what is being a football fan sometimes. You feel things that you shouldn't necessarily be feeling. Everything points towards a Norwich City win tonight. We've got a better team. We're in great form. Birmingham are Birmingham. But there's just something niggling me, Chris, and I don't know what it is.
Mate, Birmingham are Birmingham. Like, Birmingham are Birmingham, right? That's the phrase. And I can't believe you've publicly opened up and told our audience that you actually feel nervous for tonight. Of course you don't, Jack. Look how good our team is. We've got Emmy Buendia in there, for God's sake. We've got we've literally got probably one of the best players the Championship has ever seen in terms of raw talent starting for Norwich City tonight. And you're actually...
Yeah, but they've got Colin and Dean.
I mean, come on.
Sounds like Sounds like your next door neighbour, doesn't it?
Exactly. Let's get some more score predictions on screen, because I know that you guys love to get them in at this time of night. By the way, already 572 of you in for the TNC Watchalong. Do us a favour, grab the link, get it in all your group chats, and also retweet our launch tweet for the podcast, because we'd massively appreciate the support for our channel if you are going to be strapped in for the duration. Matt Swedson, he says 3-1 Norwich. Oosh, love a bit of that. Have you got this one up on screen from old Ryan?
No, I haven't. Sorry, Chris. My earphones temporarily went off, so I couldn't hear you. So I hope you weren't slagging me off. I'm sure you were saying just simply nice things. But no, Ryan Thompson, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. 4-0 Hull. Look, get your Hull predictions in if you want. We're all Tigers fans tonight. 3-1 Norwich, 10 points clear by the end. Of course, Brentford and Swansea don't play until tomorrow, so there is opportunity for Norwich to go 10 points clear tonight, which is, well, that's remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks for super chat, Ryan. Massively appreciate it. Here he is. Cheesy's in the house. 3-1 Norwich. Absolutely.
Is that a new profile picture, Cheesy?
No, he's always had that, mate. The solid.
I thought he had the cherry beer in the last one.
I think that's probably the old cherry beer from the Belgian monk. He loves a bit of that. He absolutely loves a bit of that. Lewis Elliott's joined us on YouTube. Good evening to Lewis. He says 3-0, Pookie 2, and Todd 1. Come on, you yellows. OTBC. Oh, Jack. Yeah, let's talk about it. Restriction.
This feels like the leaks in the press before a Boris press conference. Now, obviously, Chris said there will be an announcement if Norwich win by 2 goals this evening. Leston is saying that he thinks it's the announcement of the TNC pub crawl where it'll start and finish. This particular announcement isn't that, but we admire the guesswork. Leston, we do have some we've got some early talks regarding the TNC pub crawl, and oh my goodness, it's looking optimistic. I cannot wait to join you over a few alcoholic beverages when we're all allowed to, and it's not actually that long away, is it?
On a very serious note, Jack, we might not be able to do it for the first Norwich game back, because I don't think I'll make it to the Norwich game. The amount of pints that will be consumed, the amount of Lakens that will be consumed, and here he is, the big man. I'm always consuming a bit of Christian Hubbard on a Tuesday night. He says champions, £5.
Yeah, I love that. I love that from Christian. I mean, why not? Yeah. Why not go in early with the champions? And God loves a trier. Ashley, pub crawl starts in August and finishes in May. Ashley, well, we've got lost time to make up on, haven't we? Another super chat. Thank you so much to Toby. I hope you're both well. We are, Toby. I hope you are too. 2-0 win tonight. Emmy Brace. Chris, the players are now walking out. What are you most looking forward to this evening? Where do you think we can really get in behind Birmingham?
Do you know what? I really like the look of the Bosnian Beckham tonight. He is really getting me really going right now. I look at him and I think he's going to score a belter tonight. I just think Birmingham, Bosnian Beckham. It's just there. The stage is set for him, and I think Todd Cantwell with his flowing locks, of course, as well. I think will cause some serious damage to Birmingham. And when you've got Timo Pukki up front, I mean, goodness gracious me, you could. But honestly, Jack, you could list the whole of our squad. I mean, we've got the Emperor of Norfolk, aka Mr. No Breaks. We've got Skip, who should be playing in the Premier League for Tottenham right now. Mate, back the boys.
Did you see what Pitchwell Yellow Army tweeted yesterday?
Oh, mate, love a bit of that from Evo. What an absolute legend.
If the people didn't see, basically he did tweet, Norwich City will get promoted this season. No doubt about it. Love that from Pitch War.
Just a quick, Harry Marshall, thanks for super chat, mate.
Hugely. Is that Ashley Barnes in that picture? Oh, I know it's Danny Ings for Burnley. I think that's a vintage Burnley post.
Just as the lads walk out, all of the TNC setups are flying in right now on Twitter. Get yours in, and this is impressive from Tony Batista, who's put a picture in of his paella. That's a picture of his paella with us in the background.
Wow.
I mean, that is an absolute solid.
That looks good. Of course, bonus points for dinners included in the pictures. Chris, the pitch does look in remarkably good fashion, doesn't it?
Maybe they changed it after I slagged it off in the Oppo.
Well, it couldn't get any worse.
Oh wow! Look at this from Dan Payne. We've got a pussy picture. early doors.
Wow.
Yeah, goodness me, that's a lovely setup from Dan Payne. Thank you very much.
Nice storage furniture on the left as well.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you for your 1.99 super chat. He says we will win tonight 4-0 and Ipswich will lose 5-0.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it past either of the sides. Oakley says I'm going to win the TNC setup tonight. Well, Oakley is going to have to be a strong contender. We've already been sent in cat pictures and the Paella picture.
Wow, that's fighting talk there from Oakley. Absolutely love to see the passion there. Good.
Carl says the pitch looks awful. What are you talking about? Well, maybe I've just turned the brightness up on my screen, Carl, because it looks quite green on mine. And it was literally brown when we played here last week.
I'm with you, Carl. Jack always talks nonsense. Don't worry about it,
man. Don, he says TNC pub crawl. If we get a group of 100 or more, let's drink a pub dry. It is on the cards, Don. It really is. Okay. The pitch does look horrendous. Sorry, I spoke too soon.
Goodness, I forgot. That looks even worse. Oh my god, that's like I mean, I know we said potato farm now, but I'm changing it to an allotment. That is utterly horrendous. I mean,
it looks like a paddy field, doesn't it? It looks like why have the iFollow just cut away to Fark when the match has started?
Oh, it's just iFollow. It's just what iFollow does, isn't it?
Anyway, we're underway. Chris, I'm on 18 seconds.
Oh Jesus! Wow, I'm on 30.
No, you're not.
I'm on 30 seconds, mate.
30?
Oh dear. What are we going to do about this?
I'll give it a refresh. That's
you give it a refresh. Look at this from Alex, who's got in quite a good shout as well for a TNC setup. He's got us on with his curry as well. He's got Indian poppadoms and cheesecake all there ready to. I hope you're not dipping your cheesecake in your Indian, Alex. But good evening to you, and good evening to all of you in the chat. 700 of you already watching the TNC tonight. Don't forget, if you watch on YouTube, to give us a thumbs up, and on social media, retweet our launch tweet for this evening's watch along. Birmingham have a free kick with 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. What will they look to do here, Jack?
Oh, I'm on 1 minute 13 now, so I'm ahead of you.
No, because I'm on 1 minute 18 now.
Are you?
Oh, goodness me! It's run all the way through for a goal kick, and Birmingham have almost scored there.
How is he not stuck? Well, how has Gardner not gone for that? He's literally a foot ahead of him, and that's a big chance for Birmingham early doors, isn't it?
Yeah, not so good, mate. That's a big chance for Birmingham. No idea why he's holding his hands up. Absolute plonker. It should be 1-0 Birmingham. People, I've just pinned our tweet on the TNC Twitter. So do us a favour and give that an RT. Would massively appreciate that if you're going to be all set with us for tonight's game. Maxi Aarons finds the ball at his feet on the right-hand side, plays back to Skip the Machine and back into defence.
Here is the man, the myth, the legend, Thomas, all the way from Norway, 55 Norwegian kroner in the TNC kitty. Let's go! Piss break at 27 minutes today, mark my words. To be fair, Thomas, I think you're probably quite right on that one.
Yeah.
My bladder feels fairly full already, I must say.
Quite a few of you are going in for the piss break here. Azakar Spacehead says 31 minutes for Jack's piss break. Let us know in the comments when Jack's going for the toilet tonight.
I can't believe I had the audacity to say that this pitch was in good condition. It's still awful.
Yeah, it's worse. And I kind of love it, actually. It's kind of making this evening more fun.
Is it?
No, not really. Well, fun for us, bad for the players. Oh, Bosnian Beckham, good tackle. Ref gives advantage as well because it's over the top of the ball. And we've lost the ball in midfield. And it's back to Birmingham's defence, who bring it up fast as well on the left-hand side. They're number 3. Central, edge of the box for Birmingham. McLean does well to tackle, and we've given it straight up again. No, it's a free kick to Norwich. Well played. Right,
I need to refresh because I'm still miles behind. I love iFollow.
I'm happy to pause if you need, mate, because I'm a good guy. You know, I'm not going to do what you did.
Hang on a minute. I paused last time out. Don't act like you're have moral superiority. Right, 3 minutes 22 seconds.
Unfortunately, I've got an iFollow replay at the moment, mate. 3 minutes and 36, 37, 38. 39.
Okay, I'm going to need you to pause. Apologies for everyone watching as you watch us simply sort our logistics out. Right. Tell me what moment you pause on, Chris, and I'll tell you when I get there.
I'm going to pause on 54. I paused on 54.
Okay. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54.
Yeah, 55, 56. We in, yeah?
We have got this nailed down. Robin Frost. Oh wow, this is going to get the comment section going. The best garden centre in Norfolk. Okay, now I'm going to go in. I really like Meals in Stalham.
Robin, hang on. You're so lucky you super chatted that question because it's horrendous.
Meals in Stalham's particularly good. I actually really like a garden centre for like the cafe.
I honestly, you stink of a garden centre. Like I just look at you, and I can smell it from here. The whiff of lavender. Like I really do. You stink of a garden centre. I bet you have a little coffee and a sausage roll, don't you? 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I know you do. You're awful, mate. Anyway,
get your garden centre picks in. I don't know why Robin's asking. He's in Australia, so unless he's going to come over specifically for the garden centres, I don't know. Matty says Pookie will win the Golden Boot this season. Keep up the good work. But he's got some catching to do.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney scored an absolute hatful, hasn't he? Tell you what, Birmingham started the better team here. But yeah, hopefully Pookie continues to score goals. He has been in recent weeks. So anyway, Matty, thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and thanks so much to every single one of you getting in your TNC setups as we speak. Matt Rolls is in the house, showing us his beer and TNC setup. Great to see it.
Minus points for not being a Lakens, by the way, there.
Yeah, have to agree. Get yourself Lakens. 20% off in the description if you didn't know. Jack, what are we doing with the wheel tonight behind you? What's the wheel all about?
Yeah, we've got a one spinner tonight. We're going to be spinning at half time. So stick around and you can get yourself possibly an enhanced offer. But you can still get 20% off throughout tonight and for the rest of the week and month in the comments, in the description below. Lots of garden centre chat. Sean really likes knot cuts. We've got Matty who likes cherry tree. Susanna in with knot cuts. A lot for knot cuts. Quite expensive at knot cuts though. Alex, big fan of Taverum.
By the way, in the meantime, Emperor of Norfolk has just fluffed their clearance, and Birmingham have found themselves in the middle of the park. Number 34 shoots from distance, and it's Johnny Wilkinson over the bar. And by the way, Tim Krul is not best pleased with someone. He is shouting. It's Sunjic, I believe you pronounce his name, from Birmingham there, with a shot early doors. Mate, Birmingham have looked definitely like the oppressors in this game so far, haven't they?
Yeah, they've pressed us well. I mean, the quality of finishing leaves a lot to be desired. I think that's the big difference between the Championship and the Premier League, isn't it? If you give someone in the Premier League the chance we've just given them, or the chances we've given them, we'd be 2-0 down already. But they haven't even got a shot on target as of yet. Lovely play from Buendia to go out left to Mr. No Breaks Janulis. Lovely pass, and we found ourselves in.
Save. Birmingham have saved it. 7 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. That's a big save from the Birmingham keeper. Norwich first to strike on target so far in this game. It's a lovely
pass from Janulis. It was Vrancic who found himself through on goal and probably should have done better. Big chance for Norwich.
Yeah, absolutely. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Great to see so many of you in the comments. Really appreciate all your support. Up to 818 of you now in the TNC Watchalong this evening. Giannoulis there does brilliantly well there, doesn't he, Jack, to find Buendia, who forces an excellent save from their goalkeeper. Simon says, be careful, I work in a garden centre. Mate, yeah. I mean, garden centres have their purpose, but...
I bet... Where do you get your garden stuff from, then, if it's not a garden centre?
Oh, mate, really? Are we really talking about gardens? I mean... Right, Ed, hang on. Max Aarons. Oh no, he's too small. Right, it's gone out for a throw-in. It's gone out for a throw-in, almost right by Birmingham's corner flag. Norwich City with a chance to throw it in. Amy, the Swansea fan, for those of you that watched the Swansea Oppo preview, is in the house. Good evening to you, Amy.
She's lurking. She said, "We don't mind Amy lurking in the comments." I'm sure that Swansea will be. Well, Swansea are lurking behind Norwich City at the moment. That's for sure. Oh, that's a bad tackle on Buendia.
That's a really naughty tackle on Emi Buendia there from Birmingham. But Emi keeps his cool. By the way, fresh Barnet for Emi Buendia. Yeah, Amy's lurking, but Swansea are losing, it seems.
Well, they are at the moment, aren't they? It was a battering for them at the weekend.
Yeah,
I wonder how much washing detergent the Birmingham kitmen have to use on this muddy pitch. They must have to double up, mustn't they?
I didn't know where you were going with that, but it wasn't going to be as good as I thought it was. It was even better than I thought it was going to be. And quite disappointed. There's been a real lack of TNC setups coming in on Instagram tonight. Tag us at Talk Norwich City. I'll share absolutely all of them. Really appreciate that. 836 of you now in the house as the Slabhead Hanley bounds across the Birmingham allotments. Along with Zimmerman, who, of course, starts his second game now for Norwich City in replace of the injured Ben Gibson. It's a lovely
here we go. Norwich City, Buendia.
Go on! Mr. No Breaks, hit it! Oh, hit it! How has he not hit it there?
Chris, we gave Bristol, we gave Birmingham their 5 minutes to shine, but it's all Norwich City now. 2 really good chances for Mr. No Breaks and Vrancic so far.
Yeah, really turning up the heat. Just in that last chance there, Mr. No Breaks almost, it seems, maybe like can't believe that he's got to that point. He's tried to actually, use his quick feet to actually take another couple of players, but he should have given it or got a shot on target. But nonetheless, it's looking positive for Norwich, Jack. 10 minutes and 6 seconds into the game, and we are building.
Definitely. Great point from Leston. Who needs a garden centre when you've got Roy's of Wroxham? Completely agree, Leston. You can get everything in Roy's of Wroxham. Jack's coming out with some right stinkers tonight. Get some more booze in you.
Yeah.
Look, I speak more sense when I'm slightly intoxicated, I must admit. Usually it's the other way around for people, but you don't want to catch me sober talking about garden centres. I will be going on and on and on. Jack is becoming more Alan Partridge every day, enjoying quality storage furniture and wondering about the laundry detergents. Look, it's the reason people tune in. No one cares about the football, do they?
I can only apologise. Emi Buendia, lovely, delicate ball through the potato field with the outside of his right foot. Mr. No Break, Emperor of Norfolk, early cross, and the Birmingham defender has cleared it. Todd Cantwell with his flowing locks.
No Breaks looks up for it tonight.
Yeah, he looks really, really on. And by the way, what an awesome touch from Max Aarons, and he's offside. Brilliant stuff. 11 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock now. Birmingham 0, Norwich City 0. Daniel Farkas holding out his hands in frustration. He's not happy, I think, with the linesman there. Interesting stuff. Great to see Daniel Farker animated. Great to see so many of you in the comment section tonight on Facebook, on YouTube, watching via Periscope, on Twitter as well. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Radio Floyd, bladder bingo, 41 minutes. You're off to the toilet, Jack. We shall see.
41. I mean, we're on 11 minutes and 40 seconds at the moment. I can't see me holding out for another half an hour, I must admit.
What are you drinking tonight, by the way?
Encore. The best ale in the world, quite literally. 20% off in the description. Very cheap and very good. Robin Frost, Garden Centre question was referencing Birmingham's pitch. Best turf. Well, they do need to visit a garden centre, don't they? Bella coming down the left for Birmingham, cleared by Norwich City. He looks a player, Bella, but Norwich City can maybe skip. No. Robin, great to have you with us this evening, my friend. I hope you're well.
Yeah, it really is. I love a bit of Robin. And I love the fact that we're going to easily hit 1K viewers on the TNC Watchalong tonight. But we need your help to get there. Give it a thumbs up on YouTube. Share it with your mates in your group chats. Share our pinned tweet on Twitter. We would hugely appreciate your support if you're enjoying this content for free tonight. Birmingham, by the way, have just tried to do something clever and it's completely backfired. And it's gone out for a goal kick back with Tim Krul. Todd Cantwell loses out there on the edge of the box there, Jack, doesn't it? Not good from Todd there. Maybe being a bit too clever.
Yeah, maybe could have just got rid. Considering we're only, 13 minutes into this game, both sides have had 2 very good chances. I mean, Birmingham should have scored through Gardner. Norwich should have probably tested the keeper a little more than they did through Mario Vrancic. So it's been a very open game so far. Very different to what we saw last time we played Birmingham at Carrow. That was just cat and mouse, wasn't it? It was them sitting back and us trying to go for it. Both teams going for it here.
By the way, Jack, I've just seen there, Max Aarons has headed it out. Emi Buendia has gone to clear it and he's fallen over his own feet, probably on a bundle of potatoes. It's so unfortunate. Cheesy geezer, here we go. So despite the pandemic, sales of cheese...
I'm not sure if this is a joke or a fact.
Oh, this is a joke. It's never serious with Cheesy. Go on, what's your answer, Cheesy?
So despite the pandemic, sales of cheese have gone up in India. How? Get your answers in, people.
See what Cheesy's got to give.
I hope the response is broadcastable.
Yeah. To be fair, he told me an absolutely horrendous joke earlier, which was about 15 pages long. In the meantime, Norwich City are trying to break forwards. They do.
Go on.
Beer collects it, takes one, almost takes two, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Todd Cantwell goes to take it on the left-hand side. He's got his answer in, by the way.
Yeah, just Christopher here. Just because we're 7 points clear, doesn't mean we can be complacent. Ipswich are winning, by the way. Miracles do happen.
Away from home as well.
Okay, so this was the question. So despite the pandemic, sales of cheese have gone up in India. How? There's a new deli that's opened up. One of your best, Cheesy, actually. One of your best. Well done.
Cheesy. Oh, dear. I can't, as if Ipswich are winning. That's really annoyed me. Blimey.
No, it's made me happy, actually. More time for Lambert.
Yeah, bad for my bet. More time for Lambert. Anyway, Birmingham found. Oh, that's horrendous from Birmingham. It's under 12 stuff. It's embarrassing, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Tim Krul. 15 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. David Berman, the man with the best cocktail, says, "Who are Ipswich?" I don't know. No idea. Literally no idea. Completely irrelevant, whoever they are. Good stuff. Seb Adams, bingo. He says that he's already crossed 6 off.
Six.
TNC bingo tonight.
Let's have a quick look at the bingo card. What we're all playing along for. This is TNC Watchalong bingo sent in by one of our followers. What have we got so far? We've got the drooling over Emmy. We've got the shout out to Lakens.
Zombie
Nation. Got the Emperor of Norfolk. Got Zombie Nation.
Birmingham.
We've got the pictures of Potato Field.
Jack.
Okay, there's certainly a few on there.
There's a clearance. Yeah, there's loads on there so far. If you're playing TNC Bingo, let us know how many you've scratched off. You could even screenshot that and do it on your iPhone or Android if you like. We've put it on our @Talk Norwich City Twitter account. Mr. Radio Floyd's calming me down regarding Ipswich. He says plenty of time, Chris. Yeah, absolutely. You know.
Hamburg.
Didn't want to show that comment by me. That was quite lively. Fair enough, Steve. Whatever floats you boat, mate. Goodness me. Oh, wow. Simon says, great bingo game.
Chris, yes. what have we made of the opening 16 and a half minutes there?
Hang on, before we get on to that, because actually it's been fairly average, let's be honest. Great shout here from, where was it? Oh, God, I've lost the comment now. There's a great shout in here. Oh, where is it?
So good you've forgotten it.
Ian Crow. Do you think they've changed the crowd pictures? So you remember in the Coventry watch-along, Jack, we absolutely bantered them for their cardboard cutout caricatures on the seats, and we're wondering, have they changed them to Birmingham fans tonight? It looks like they are the same wilted, melted, wet cardboard cutouts, Ian, to answer your question.
Yeah, we'll need a close-up. I mean, they were starting to sag in the last one, weren't they? Because how wet it was. So maybe they've just had to change them because they just degraded.
Could be. Comment from a Birmingham fan here. Just to be clear, we are literally just having a joke. Like we know that Coventry are there. Totally understandable. Totally empathise with the fact that quite a few of your groundsmen are on furlough apparently as well. So fair play, total respect, but literally just a bit of banter. But welcome along if you are a Birmingham fan tonight. Always appreciate the random.
We do get why it's bad, but we can still say it's awful because it is awful.
Yeah, it is indeed. Birmingham have just, I don't know what he's doing. The Birmingham player is pointing at the fact that his laces are undone. But it looks like it's going to be an early card for Norwich City. And to be fair, it is. Christoph Simmons gone in for a tackle on the Birmingham midfielder on the right-hand side. He's got his studs up. And it is a booking for Christoph Zimmerman, 18 minutes and 9 seconds in. Wow.
Zimmerman's hair looks like mine. The lockdown barnet is truly upon Christoph.
Yeah, fair enough. Just a reminder, if you say goal in the comment section, it's not a goal. You just get blocked from the comment section. It's as simple as that. Birmingham with a free kick here in a relatively dangerous position. They've got some big lads. In fact, it's not a dangerous position. They're going to lump it into the box, though, that's for sure. Norwich City with all of their men back apart from Todd Cantwell. They decided to take it short, Birmingham. Interesting.
After all that, they've gone short. They have still got the ball though, Birmingham, and they can cross it in a dangerous area, and it's going to be met by Scott Hogan. No, it's not any Buendia. Hogan put it back in the mixer, and it's Buendia to clear. I actually think Birmingham have had the better of this match so far. 20 minutes nearly on the clock, and it'll be another free kick for Birmingham, and they just keep winning free kicks through Bella on the left-hand side.
Yeah, they do, Jack. It's been stop-start so far. This is definitely playing into Birmingham's hands. I mean, you know, by the way, Ollie Skip there has just cleared that with his back before that chance goes out. Yeah, it's very stop-start, very scrappy, this one, Jack, at the moment. Norwich City not being able to play our football. Brummy Joe said in the opposition goal.
Big clearance from Zimmerman there.
Big clearance. The Birmingham players crossed it right across the 6-yard box, and somehow Norwich City have scrambled it clear, and they come again, Birmingham. Wow. And they've won themselves a corner.
Brilliant defending there from Zimmerman. It was a wonderful free kick. It's not a wonderful free kick. It's lumped into the box. It's across the box. It's a brilliant ball, and Zimmerman makes a goal-saving interception. Brilliant stuff from Zimmerman there.
Yeah, it's great stuff from Zimmerman, to be fair. Foolish for his yellow card, but it's a great clearance there. It really is.
Great to have some Birmingham fans in here. Bella is our main creator. Yeah, he's looked at it so far. Stop him and you stop us. Okay. Well, we haven't stopped him so far. That's been the problem. It's a header towards the Norwich goal from the Birmingham centre-back, and it's another chance for Birmingham. My goodness.
It is. Birmingham playing well. No, Jack, I was going to say in the opposition preview, Brummy Joe said, our aim is let's just survive the first 15 minutes. And they've done that. And they've not just survived it, they've definitely been the impressors. 20 minutes, 37 seconds on the clock. It's a corner from Birmingham. They're, I think, third or even fourth tonight already. Todd Cantwell with a big clearance, excellent stuff from Todd Cantwell. Timmy Pukki, the GOAT, in fine form, chases it out. And the Emperor of Norfolk shepherds the Birmingham player off the ball and boots it clear. Birmingham have it back though. Mate, it's up in the air. This is awful football to watch.
Birmingham will want that. They've made the most of the set pieces they've had so far. Norwich will struggle to play the football they'd like to on this pitch. That's a matter of fact, because it's difficult to play when it's just mud. But Norwich have created chances. We've got ourselves in behind the defence thanks to a fantastic ball from Yanulis. I think when we've had the ball, we've looked good, but sadly at the moment, Birmingham have had more of it, and they've created chances. But I still feel confident. You know, we haven't grown into the game. We're not behind, and we've created a couple of really good opportunities. That's not a bad start.
No, yeah, it's not a bad start. It's not a bad start. I think arguably we should have made. Look, great. It's a solid shot on target, forced a save from the keeper. Maybe the Emperor of Norfolk should do better with his strike, but quite a hard chance to take, and surrounded by Birmingham defenders in his defence. Speaking of defence, back with Christoph Zimmerman now, 21 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock. Norwich City 0, Birmingham 0. Massive thank you to everyone for retweeting our pinned tweet on Twitter. Loads of people getting behind that. Thank you very much. It really helps spread the word amongst the Norwich fans that this is the #1 online Norwich City community on your digital match day during pandemic times. Apparently, according to Drake Foss, Bristol are winning 1-0. Pointless score. Thanks very much. Or is it pointless? Are they playing one of our competitions?
Playing Middlesbrough, aren't they? So playoff chasers, but they won't be coming anywhere near us this season. Neil Luther, great point. Champions find ways to win games. Neil, I'm not worried as of yet. But Birmingham are coming forwards. It's another good cross, well handled by Tim Krul.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff from Timmy Krul there, who'll be really up for tonight. I know a lot of the lads are. Birmingham are finding... Birmingham are getting behind our defence out wide, aren't they, Jack? Like often.
They are. Yeah.
At the moment, it is a worry, particularly with how well Max and Maxi Aarons, the Barcelona-bound boy, and the Emperor of Norfolk have been in the last couple of games. Surprising to see Birmingham doing as well as they have so far, but the ball's been bouncing around, and Norwich City haven't really managed to play their possession-style football at all. Here we go again. Birmingham are just, I think what Birmingham are doing genuinely is fouling. It's part of their strategy. We've seen it there. Look there. Absolutely incredible stuff from the Emperor of Norfolk, who takes it past two players, and he on purposely trips him up before we gather pace. That's going to be a part of Birmingham's strategy tonight. But will they be able to handle the big slab-head Hanley as he makes his way into the box now? It's a big free kick on the 23rd minute for Norwich City.
Yeah, lots of people were predicting a Hanley goal before this. It'll be Buendia to take. It's awful from Buendia. Considering how good Buendia is, his set piece taking is absolutely woeful.
Oh, it's a lovely tackle from Buendia to win it back. That was absolutely brilliant. And Timu Pukki now starts to stride forwards, but he loses it as well. Norwich City off colour at the moment, Jack, in the first 24 minutes.
Yeah, ever so slightly. Yanulis has been fantastic so far, although he's high up the pitch here and there's space out on the right. He's nowhere to be seen, and that's a terrible pass from Birmingham. It'll be a throw-in for Norwich City. Ryan says we're struggling. I don't think we're struggling at the moment. We just haven't got up to pace yet.
What I would say, Jack, is at the moment Birmingham are certainly applying a lot of pressure. High up the pitch, doing all of the right stuff. But you know the script, Norwich fans. There's no way they can keep that up for 90 minutes against Norwich. They will have to sit back eventually. And when that happens, I think Norwich will find a way to break them down, as they have found ways to break down teams already this season. Keep the faith. Don't lose your head. Certainly not yet. And we will be all right. Grant Hanley out the back now with the ball. Here we go. Slabhead Hanley out left. The Emperor of Norfolk.
Nulis. He's been dangerous so far. Lovely ball. Buendia into Pukki. Pukki!
Yes! Get in there! Get in there, Timu! Get in there! Come on!
What a finish from Timu Pukki. It is a wonderful pass from McLean. And that's a phenomenal finish from Timu Pukki. On his weaker foot, across the goalkeeper. That is the Pukki we have grown to love. It's been all Birmingham so far. But that is the quality that Norwich City show. And it's 1-0 to Norwich.
What did Neil say? Champions find a way. All aboard. Norwich City 1, Birmingham 0. Timu Pukki on the angle puts Norwich City ahead. The comment section is popping off. 1,000 of you are in the TNC Watchalong now. The HMS Pistol League hats are on. What a finish from the finish. The guzzling goat wants more on the allotment tonight. He doesn't just want potatoes. He wants everything. Pukki is here. He's arrived in Birmingham, and the damage has started already. Norwich City.
What's a guzzling goat?
A guzzling goat is one that's just wanting more all the time, hungry for goals, and Pukki certainly is tonight. The comment section is popping off. Ryan Thompson, super chat. Thanks so much, mate.
Yeah, he says, I'd like to retract my previous statement. Literally 20 seconds before the goal, Ryan put, we're struggling. Look, Norwich, that's the quality, right? That's a half chance for Norwich City that we've just seen. Birmingham have created 3 or 4 really good opportunities tonight. Oh, that's a good save by Krul. It's Scott Hogan. Another good chance of Birmingham. The quality levels, it's gulfs apart. Like, that's a half chance for Norwich. Pukki on his weaker foot puts it past Etheridge. Hogan's had a chance tonight. Garden's had a chance tonight. Bella's had a chance tonight for Birmingham. And they've hardly tested Tim Krul. It shows the levels that we've got in our attacking angles. And that's what takes you, at the moment, 10 points clear at the top. This is a really, really special football team we're watching.
It is, Jack. It is indeed. That's it. You know, I love that comment from Neil. Perfect timing as well. You know, sit tight, stay patient. They can't keep it up. And that's the quality showing between the two sides. You know, one chance for Norwich, boom, 1-0. Absolutely amazing. One chance, one goal. Timu Pukki, what a boy.
That's absolutely brilliant from Oliver Skipp. We're seriously going to miss him next season.
Yeah, we are.
I almost think like he's more irreplaceable than a Buendia and an Aarons.
Wow. Blimey, Riley. Love that.
I tell you what, if Fulham go down, which looks likely, actually, I don't know if it does. I'd love to see Harrison Reed back. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but he was brilliant for us. And he's been the only player I've seen similar to Skipp, maybe in our price range. Great to have Norfolk's best farmer involved tonight. Simon, oh, Pukki, you beauty. The finisher. That's the way you win the league. That little bit of quality. Spot on, Simon. It was a wonderful goal. Really well worked. It all stemmed from Yanulis's brilliant play down the left. He's been great tonight. All of our good players come through Yanulis. We see him doing it on the left. We see Max Aarons doing it on the right. When you've got two wing-backs bombing forwards, it's so hard to stop. A little bit of quality from McLean. Puts Pookie in a good spot. But the finish is just phenomenal. Left foot, top corner, 1-0 up. Happy days.
Yeah, happy days indeed, Jack. Happy days indeed. Oh, it's a big clearance for Christoph Zimmerman. It's a shot by Birmingham, and Tim Krul saves it. Oh, sorry, mate. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, mate. My phone's ringing. Sorry, I know it's rude. So sorry. Hang on. Hello. Hi. Who's this speaking? Sorry. Is that the Premier League on it?
Answer it then.
Hello. We're on our way.
We are on our way. We're not too far away, Premier League. Pookie down the right-hand side. That's a foul. Can we start having some bookings in here, by the way?
Yes. Watching Farkball in the Premier League. If I asked you, you would say yes, please. Let's stand together and sing this song, this crazy song from home. Soon, men, yellow men come. We're off. We are off.
Good first. Well, I say good first half an hour. It hasn't been, but we're winning. So who cares?
Jack, did you hear that there was once a ship that took to sea to the name of HMS Pistolier? Captain Barker shouted off starboard, off to the Prem we go.
Soon may the yellow man come to drink. I don't know the lyrics, but
you're joking me. You don't know the lyrics, bro.
I will know the lyrics by the time of our pub crawl. Nice ball from Buendia, cleared away. Right, 30 minutes, 30 seconds wins Bladder Bingo today.
Oh, wow. Jack's off for Bladder Bingo already. Goodness me. Point of score update. Maidenhead 0, Aldershot 2 from Ian. Love a bit of that. So many of you in the comment section. Adam, always starting the chant. Steve's in Dows tonight as well. Ryan wants Jack to spin the wheel. I'll remind him when he's back. This looks like a little injury, maybe. No, Max was just... Oh, no. He was just stretching on the scoreboard. Thank God. Well done. Max Aarons isn't injured, just in case you all had a panic attack. Finn wants a timestamp. 31 minutes and 6 seconds if you're up to speed with us. Chaz Tat is in the house as always with a beautiful profile picture. He says, I hate the fact the Premier League phone call makes me laugh every time. Look, Chaz, you just can't get away from it. You can't get away from these dodgy calls these days, can you? Brilliant. The comment section is vibing. 1,142 of you in the TNC Watchalong, already up to 1,000 viewers. The biggest and best area and time and day is always on TNC. And it looks like, Jack, at the moment, it looks like, dare I say, I could be making the special announcement tonight. What is going to come on Talk Norwich City next week? Well, you'll find out if Norwich City win this game by more than 2 goals. Jack, that was quick.
Yeah, sorry, my headphones keep disconnecting. So if I ever look blank, just keep talking because I can't hear you, basically. Norwich is still winning 1-0. I saw someone say about the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel at half-time. And then you can all get involved. Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. Great. I've updated my profile picture to my HMS Pistolier profile picture as always. Every time we score, got to do it.
How many corners have Birmingham had at this point?
So many. I mean, if you're a betting man, you'd be in big at the moment, wouldn't you, if you're a Birmingham fan.
Great to see Will in here, our resident Birmingham fan. But he says tonight, we're all Norwich. We are indeed, Will. Come and support Norwich. It's much more fun than supporting Birmingham.
Big up, Will. Absolutely love a bit of that.
Neil, good to see you. Birmingham couldn't score in a brothel. Well, on the current evidence we're being shown, you're probably right, Neil. Thanks so much for the super chat, as always.
Norwich scoring equals the next encore. Tick that off your bingo. Tick that off your TNC bingo, people.
Quick reminder, that can be ticked off. This is, of course, TNC Watchalong Bingo. The Norwich City bottle opener is indeed on there. So that's another tick on the sheet. Simon, I love this. I just love being a Norwich fan. Don't we all, Simon? Don't we all?
Doesn't it? And I cannot wait to pop my deck chair open in the second half of this game because Norwich City are just doing what they do as always. In other news, the plastic paddying with pointless score update. Solihull Moors 0, Turquoise 1.
Torquay, not Turquoise.
Sorry, the Lakers is in me already. Turquoise.
Excellent. Todd Cantwell, this is nice play. Vrancic. Oh, Pukki strong goal. Pukki.
Oh, Cantwell.
Oh, penalty.
Pen. It's got to be a pen. Is it a pen?
Yeah.
Get in there. Let's go.
I tell you what, brilliant play there. Who is it? It's Cantwell, it's Vrancic. It's a lovely ball. The keeper does it really well initially to get there. He doesn't hold on to it. Great play from Cantwell to get in. And it's a clear penalty, isn't it? Great work from Norwich there, from everyone involved. Vrancic, Pukki initially. It's a good save by Etheridge to stop Pukki. But what is he doing on the follow-up? Cantwell's going away from goal. He brings him down. It's a clear penalty. Who's going to take it? Probably Timu. And he could be getting a brace here after 34 minutes, Chris. What a start this could be.
We spoke about goal difference. We spoke about
Come on, Timu.
Golden boot. Here we go. It's the GOAT to take it. Let's go.
Timu. Come on, Timu.
Go on, Timu. Score, Timu.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. He's missed the pen. He's missed the... Oh, dear. It's a save from Etheridge. It's a terrible penalty. Mate, you score that.
Put it out of sight.
Mate, it's gone central and Etheridge has got there. I mean, it's a poor pen. Just pick your side and leather it. I mean, come on.
He goes centrally, but he just, he doesn't hit it hard enough, does he?
Frustrating, that one. Very frustrating. Norwich City have to be 2-0 up there. I'm sorry, mate. Bloody hell. That's poor from Tino. I love him to bits, but anyway, still plenty of time in this game. It's just frustrating, Jack, because that goes in, and this is a whitewash. This is a 5 or 6-0. If that goes in there,
that's such a rubbish penalty.
It's a big let off for Birmingham.
Like the keeper's gone the wrong way, and he saves it with his feet. It's just so weak, isn't it?
Yeah, big let off. Anyway,
rubbish.
He's been phenomenal. He has been phenomenal recently, but he scored one and he's missed a penalty. Maybe you can't complain so much. Yeah. He scored a great angle to put us 1-0 up. Of course, he takes the hard chance and the easy one. He puts, but to be fair, Jack, I mean, maybe you could say it is a good save. Most keepers.
Oh, come on. Come on. No, it's an awful penalty. If you're going to go down the middle, hit it hard and hit it slightly high so the keeper can't save it with his feet. Anyway, positive energy.
Exactly.
It was a nice chance from Norwich, and it was a terrible mistake from Etheridge to give the penalty away. So I'll take 1-0 at the moment, but it should be 2, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be 2. In other news, our man doing the TNC Watchalong bingo is crossing out nicely. I won't say them on purpose; they'll just naturally come. In other news, Kenny McLean striding forwards finds Emi Buendia on the right-hand side. It's another ball inside to the Bosnian. Loads of space and time. Takes 1, almost takes 2. Feed it. Misses Emi. We've got it back though. Max Aaron's out wide. Brilliant. Go on, Maxi. Give it. Mate, we're all over them here.
We've had a fair few penalties this season, actually, haven't we?
Have we?
I feel like we have. We missed a couple. Pukki missed against Derby, didn't he, where he slipped?
One against Rotherham, maybe?
Yeah, we've had a fair few.
Yeah, fair enough. There you go. But anyway, as we've already said, Timu scored already to put us 1-0 up. 37 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock, but he has missed a penalty. The goat, the gobbling goat hasn't gobbled up one there, that's for sure.
Oh, what's going on here? What are we doing, Christoph? Birmingham with a chance.
Oh my God, that's shit. That's so shit. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's dreadful.
That is honestly disgraceful. What on earth? Like all areas of the pitch, just go long. You can't be knocking it about or fanning about like that when the pitch is so terrible.
Hey, Christoph, I've always said that. Just plant it into Rosette, and he doesn't do it. And it's poor from Hanley, by the way, as well, who should get to his man. Tim Krul can't keep hold of it because of the potato field. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then that's why you score your pens. Bloody hell. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Norwich City 1, Birmingham 1. They've equalised. It's scrappy, but you can't say, by the way, you're not going to like hearing this, Jack, but you can't say Birmingham don't deserve to be drawing with us.
No, they do deserve to be drawing, but what a soft goal to give away.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just horrendous. I mean, Hanley, it's a poor pass to Krul, poor pass into Zimmerman. I don't want to be critical of Zimmerman, but you can tell there's such a difference in quality between him and Ben Gibson. Gibson deals with that. Then it's given away. They have a shot. Krul spills it, and then it falls to the Birmingham. I mean, it's just a mess all round. All-round mess.
It was a mess. All of them as well, by the way. Hanley as well doesn't get to his man as well. It's poor. It's very, very poor from Norwich. This is the problem, mate. You score that. I know it's hindsight speaking, but score that pen and that doesn't even happen because Birmingham are just shattered. But now, by the way, 5 minutes before half time as well, it's a great time to score. Birmingham 1, Norwich City 1, 39 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock, 1,125 of you in the TNC Watchalong. If you're new to the channel, do give us a thumbs up. We need it right now. Give us some positivity in the comments section. If you're on Twitter, please do retweet our pinned tweet. We'd really appreciate that support. Pookie tries to bring it out wide. He's lost the ball, and it's a goal.
The hat's temporarily coming off until we score again, I think.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, they don't deserve the hat after that.
Okay.
I mean, what a dramatic 5 minutes. Pookie has the penalty. It's awful. I mean, to be fair, the way that the game's gone, 1-1's probably a fair scoreline at the moment, but you get a penalty and then give away such a soft goal.
That's what I'm saying. Birmingham have knocked on the door, haven't they? So,
yeah, and they've knocked it in now. Shaney, great to have you. This is simply not good enough. This is the championship for you. We miss our pen, we mess about, and we concede. Zimbo, what are you doing? Yeah, it was poor from Zimbo, but it was also poor from Hanley and Tim Krul. And they've got another chance here. Scott Hogan, what a chance that is.
It's a big, big chance, not overreacting. That's a big, big chance for Birmingham to go out in front, Jack. It's an easy pass there. Number 20, straight through us, straight through the defence.
Oh, should be 2-1.
Should be 2-1. I totally agree, Jack. I mean, it's woeful from Hogan. And this game is wide open now. Wide open.
Blind. Yeah, worrying how we've been cut open again there, haven't we? I don't know if that's we miss Gibson. It's as simple as that. We do miss Gibson.
I know. Pookie should score the penalty as well. I'm actually more annoyed at the penalty miss. I know that sounds a bit weird, but having that much of a chance. By the way, Birmingham 5 shots on target to Norwich's 3. If you want any more in-game statistics, please do go and check out One Football, the best football app in the world. 41 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock. Almost half-time. In other news, Bristol City are 3-0 up against Middlesbrough. Goodness me.
Wow.
Birmingham building now out wide, finding their wide men really well, aren't they, Jack? Really well.
I'd almost be willing to. Well, I would be willing to take this current scoreline into the break. I mean, it's all Birmingham at the moment. They should be 2-1 up. It's been a strange last 10 minutes. It really has been. Todd Cantwell tries to get away. It's like it is literally like running through treacle, isn't it? On that pitch, it's awful.
It's poor from Toddy there, though. He should find Timu, and he doesn't. Timu working hard, shoves his Birmingham player off the ball completely and gives away a free kick.
This is going to be a fascinating halftime discussion because a lot has happened.
A lot. Be very interesting to see what Daniel Farker does at halftime. Does he keep it the same? Does he change it? I mean, defensively, I'm not really sure what more you can do. Karanka, the Birmingham manager, is writing down frantically on his notepad as we speak now. Birmingham have built their way into it, mate. You have to give them credit. You have to give them credit.
Toby says on the super chat, lucky to have not conceded 3 or 4. Must be better. Toby, I have to agree with you. Birmingham have had 5 shots on target, a couple of really good opportunities. It was poor, wasn't it? It was a poor goal to give away. You bank on Pookie scoring that penalty. But look, we're not losing at the moment. Fark will be fuming with what he's seen in this first half. Absolutely fuming.
Canary Jules, I'm fuming. Terrible, they say. Lee Cadell says frustrating first half. Yeah, all very frustrating. And hopefully the trend doesn't follow because, of course, Norwich City have slowed up in the second halves of games of late. Hopefully we buck that trend in this game. It looks like...
It's funny, though, Chris, isn't it? Because the last few performances, as Max Aarons holds his ankle, which is never a good sign. Norwich's performances have been so professional.
By the way,
and then today it's been all over the place.
How has the linesman not spotted? This literally right in front of him. He's literally stomped on his foot, and the linesman's not even seen it.
Oh, this doesn't look good for Aarons.
Christ, don't like that at all. Don't like that at all.
No, I don't. He's really, really rolling about, sort of grasping his ankle. I think they've called for a substitute here.
Interesting.
Oh dear. Come on, Maxie. Pull yourself together, son.
Yeah, come on, Max. We need you, mate. Get yourself up, son. Come on. Come on, mate. Bloody hell.
Hopefully it's just one of them where, you roll your ankle a little bit and hopefully he's all right.
Hopefully the physio is massaging it as we speak. In other news, point of score updates. Ryan Fox's Maidenhead nil, Aldershot 3. Wow. Tell you what, these halftime words are going to be interesting, that's for sure. Dubai
Canary, we've got no control in the midfield. I guess it could be because of the pitch. Yeah, the pitch doesn't help, but at the same time, like, Birmingham have been able to get it down. Max is on his feet, which is good news.
Birmingham have been Birmingham. I don't know how the linesman, for people that are watching us on iFollow, you would have seen as well. How has the linesman not seen that there? I have no idea. But anyway, Birmingham have taken it short. It should be a handball. It's not. Then Scott Hogan just literally just kicks it away. And it looks like, is that half time? No, it's not. I think Todd Cantwell thought it was. He went down halfway down the tunnel.
It's been a really scruffy. I think that would be my word here.
Scruffy and scrappy.
Yeah.
And a bit shy, let's be honest. Norwich City.
But I mean, you almost.
It's fair though, Jack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird to say, but you're almost grateful you're not losing.
Yeah. Well, mate, that pen miss though. I don't think you can. Don't think you can say that.
But they've had, a couple of good chances. Oh, I don't know. It's 1-1. I cannot imagine that Norwich's performance in the second half will be worse. That's the only thing I can hold on to. Birmingham forwards again here.
No, it's a foul on Hanley, definitely. And they've kicked it away again. That Scott Hogan needs to be careful here. He's kicked it away 2 or 3 times. And by the way, he's kicked Hanley there as well. I'm so frustrated here. So frustrating.
That's okay. It's okay.
Interesting. We shall see what happens. We shall see what happens.
Anyway, there's nearly 1,200 of you watching, which is very positive. Thank you so much to everyone watching. If you are new, hit subscribe to Talk Norwich City. We go live every single Norwich City match day, and hopefully you're enjoying it. It's great to have you all along.
Pookie almost gets onto the end of a speculative through ball, but it's the man that saved the penalty, Mr. Etheridge, saves it from the GOAT, who was looking on fire until that pen miss. Isn't it incredible, mate? Like, how the championship can change like so quickly, can't it? Like just like that. We looked like this was going to be 5 or 6-0, and then straight away there, as soon as Pookie misses that penalty, Birmingham take their chance well, but you have to give them credit, to be fair, don't you?
It's funny though, isn't it? Because Pookie's going off with his shirt above his head, clearly fuming with his performance, but he scored a wonderful goal in that half. So, it's a really naff penalty. But look, that's almost a 45 you forget about. Neither team will be happy with what they've seen. It's all about the second half now. And to cheer up the optimism of people while we all get our one-word reviews in, let's spin the wheel and hopefully get a nice little code for everyone for later.
That wheel, whilst Jack spins the wheel, getting your one-word prediction, Zombie Nation time, whilst the wheel spins.
Spin again. Hang on. Buy 2 cases, get a free Lakens t-shirt.
Ooh, wow, bit of Lakens merch. Another bit.
Well, there we go. If anyone wants to get involved, the code is, free T with 2 E's. Or if you just want 1 case and 20% off, the link is in the description for that. Okay, so get involved.
Right, it's time to get up some of your one-word predictions, and they are not looking good. Phil said scrappy. By the way, Profile picture of the night there from Phil, rubbing his rhino. Love a bit of that. Mr. Gravy says HMS. Interesting. Ryan Fox says dodgy. Problematic, says Samuel. Disappointing, says Seb. Spineless, says Callum. Strong words there. Adam says lackluster. Neil says bewildered. Ryan D simply says pitch. Robson says shit. Peter says oof. Luke says meh. Christian says naff. Woo wee says poor. Jack, so your one word summary for that first half? You're sticking with scrappy?
No, scruffy. I'm going with slightly different. I just think like I'm frustrated, but I'm equally thankful that we're not losing. I'm more worried about how many chances and good chances we've given up. Like not half chances. They've got in behind us a lot, and we haven't really seen that. Not against like a poor side. I think you can class Birmingham as that. But to be fair to them, they've gone for it, and we haven't dominated the middle of the pitch. I think Daniel Farke will be really angry with what he's seen there, and I think we'll see a very different Norwich team in that second half. The thing that Birmingham have done well is they've nullified Cantwell and Buendia, and when you do that, it's tough for us to create chances. We haven't seen Buendia create anything tonight. It's all come through Yanulis or Kenny McLean. So they'll be happy with that. But there's a lot of time left in this game. There'll be a lot of chances left for Norwich City. But I would like to see a lot more solid defensive work, because we really have been all over the shop defensively. And I do think that is very much down to the exclusion of Ben Gibson.
I can't agree. I don't think that Ben Gibson is the be all and end. Like this isn't a one man team, right? You know, I'm the biggest Ben Gibson fan here, 100%. I'll challenge anyone on that. I literally love the guy. Complete revelation for Norwich, and definitely our best signing of the summer, maybe arguably apart from maybe Skip. But you know, Christoph Zimmerman, that goal isn't just Christoph Zimmerman's fault.
No, it's not
on him. And I think overall, Jack, we've just been far too relaxed. Actually, some sloppy passes in midfield from all of the midfielders, not just Todd. Before people start giving him unnecessary hate again, all of the midfielders, including Emmy, have given the ball away far too easy. We've not played our possession style football. Timu Puki's barely had a foot on the ball. Really, I mean, obviously he scored, and then he has the chance for his pen. But apart from that, he hasn't really run through on goal, or we haven't seen that interchanging play that we saw against Coventry on this pitch, where Pukki, Buendia, and Cantwell, the golden Norwich City triangle, were combining so well, and they've not done that. They've not done that this half against Birmingham. You know, Birmingham, to be fair, have set up in the right way, have played well, deserve to be drawing 1-1. I think Norwich City just overall have invited on this pressure. We've been way too relaxed. But again, like, it sounds really funky. I just have to give credit to Birmingham. Like, I know Norwich have been slightly off colour, but Birmingham are really, really fighting here. And fair play to them. One for
yeah, but I mean, you look at the stats that I've just looked on One Football. Norwich have bossed the possession, but we've only had 3 shots. Birmingham have had 35% possession, have had 9 shots, 5 of them on target. One of them off target was Scott Hogan from 6 yards out. So in terms of productivity with possession, Birmingham have absolutely bossed it. Get One Football. The link's in the description. It's free. Download it maybe after or during. You can get all your latest scores. And the great thing about One Football is it pulls in loads of different news sources. So basically, you only need One Football. You can find all of the best news and then just subscribe to Talk Norwich City and you'll get all the best Norwich City videos. So big thanks to them for their continued support throughout the season. A big thanks to you guys for downloading it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have continued supporting us. So a big thank you all round. I tell you what, a big thank you to everyone for supporting everything we push. We don't ever push good stuff, whether it's beer or whether it's apps or whatever, but you guys always seem to get involved, which is absolutely great. And it helps us produce this because it's not free. And it pays for the beers, doesn't it?
1,000 of you in the house, by the way. So early doors tonight. So good to see more and more people tuning into the TNC Watchalong. We really appreciate the fact that you recommend this watch to your mates. Looking at some more stats now up on screen, Jack, as well. Of course, you can get more from One Football, but I follow. We have got more possession, 65%. But total shots, Birmingham more. 5 shots on target for Birmingham compared to our 3. Birmingham with 5 key passes, whatever that means. Accuracy for us is still better. But look, I think so far, as it is, Norwich City need to buck their ideas up. And, dare I say, is this are we going to see an L on? Is this the game? Birmingham loves a bit of an L, doesn't he? Right, but of course scored very late against Birmingham once upon a time, very early on into his Norwich career, ripped his shirt off and swung it around his head. I don't know if you remember. So
was it his debut?
Was it his debut? I think it was very early on.
Maybe it wasn't. I think it was the first game of the season.
Yeah,
I don't know. Might be wrong. Nathan says players look so lethargic. Lack of changes with the congesting fixtures is catching up on us. Would like to see a couple of changes at half time. There is probably something in that, Nathan, and it's something we seem to discuss every week. Daniel Farke's substitutions. Look, I think it's hard to criticise Daniel for no substitutions against Rotherham because we won the game, and if you win football matches, it's hard to kind of criticise your manager. But I would agree, these are really this is a congested season. It's Saturday, Tuesday. That's tough on the players, especially when you've got travel involved. So we do need to rotate the squad. But Daniel Farke always says, doesn't he, if he's having to make changes early on, it means that his team selection hasn't been right. So he obviously backs what he's doing. I think there's a slight overreaction to the performance tonight. I don't think it's been as bad as some are making out. There is certainly improvement to be made, but you have to remember we're not losing this game, and we will create more chances.
Yeah, we will. And we'll take them. We will take them. It's so like Pookie missing a penalty is like once in a blue moon, I think, in my opinion. When you've got Pookie in his purple patch, it's like that is a freak situation, and it's a good save. It's a good save, to be fair. Like, I know it's a poor pen. No, mate. But if the keeper dives all the way, normally they don't save it with their feet if he goes central. I know that you should bury it in one of the corners, but I
think what Pookie's done is he's picked this spot and then he's changed it mid run up. It didn't look like he was committed to where he was putting it.
Okay, but it's 5-4 for Teemu Pukki. It's a hell of a record for Teemu.
Yeah, definitely. Chris Dayton's changed his profile picture. Look at that. Is that Glastonbury?
Oh,
absolutely wonderful.
Wow.
Chris says, boys need to wake up. Looking like they're on the sun lounges on the deck of HMS Pistol League. Come on, you yellows. PS, change my profile picture. You look beautiful in that, Chris. You really do. The beard looks groomed. I love the sunglasses. You've got your LA cap on. You clearly live in the dream. Great to see. The sun's shining. The doves are crying. Everything looks really, really great. Hopefully, our second half is reminiscent to that profile picture.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know about you, Jack, but this half time seems to have been going on forever. I'm just seeing an advert for Papa John's as we speak at the moment. Luckily for them, I already had a Domino's for dinner tonight.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you get on top?
I'm a pepperoni man all day long.
Yeah.
No, just keep it simple. No messing around.
I can recall you once having anchovies on top of a pizza.
Oh, I do. I must admit, and like posh pizza, I do like capers and anchovies, 100%.
Way too salty.
Well, some people have got class, some people haven't. Anyway, let us know your final score predictions in the comment section now. Be brave and tell us how you think this game is going to go. A lot of you have been negative, but are you brave enough to be honest about what you believe in your heart will happen, which is Norwich City 3 points? Let me know in the comment section, and I will get as many up on screen as possible. In other news, Christopher Rayner says, Freya, my cockapoo, is not impressed. She looks really happy in that, Christopher.
Yeah, I think she looks inquisitive in that. She's looking at the defensive work and going, what on earth are you doing?
Oh, dear. Prediction from Tom. Ipswich to win the Papa John's trophy and gloat about it for 20 years. I mean, that would certainly be worthy of a star, wouldn't it, Tom?
Are they still in it?
Brilliant. Stephen is, by the way, absolutely smashing the Lakens, clearly taking advantage of the wheel last week and the 20% off in the YouTube description below. He says Krull will score and the final result will be 3-1. Wow, Stephen, I want some of what you're drinking, my friend. I think you're probably on the old, what's the green one called, Jack? Affinity?
Affinity, yeah. I love Encore because you can, like, if you want another one, it fits, doesn't it? Encore. Yeah, I want more. That's what I say anyway.
Oh, you just know that no context TNC are gonna clip that up. Anyway, let's get your final score predictions in. Nick Howarth, I think that's how you pronounce this, is 4-3 with the yellow and green love hearts, which I assume means that that's a Norwich City 4-3.
I could see a 4-3. Like the amount of chances there's been, it could quite easily spiral.
Yeah, loads. Wow. Adam, Birmingham 4. I hope you're a Birmingham fan. If not, I'm surprised you're a Norwich fan if you are. Ryan says 4-1 Norwich. Cruel hat. By the way, someone else is drinking the old Lakens tonight. Absolutely loves it. Freddie, I assume you're going for Norwich 2-1, but I'm slightly worried that you're not. So can you get your scores the right way round, please, people? Ryan then says also 4-1 City. Richard Pettit says 3-1 Norwich. Ben Trafford says 2-1 Ollie Skip Thunder Bastard. Why not? Tom says Hugill to score a last-minute winner. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, I would
He's back, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh, I would love that tonight. And by the way, this is Hugill's type of game, isn't it? Rough and ready, bit of shit housing here and there. Ollie reckons that Birmingham time wasting is incoming. Robson reckons 1-1. This game isn't going anywhere. Interesting.
I think it's going to be fascinating to see how Birmingham approach the second half, because there's a lot to lose, as there is for us. There's a lot to lose for them. They would have ripped your hand off for a point at the start of tonight, and they've got themselves in a really promising position. So do they continue to risk players going forwards and leaving space at the back, or do they just tighten up a little bit?
Well, it's working, isn't it? If I was Birmingham, I'd stick to it, because at the moment we're struggling with it. Yeah. I don't know why you'd change it if you were the Birmingham gaffer. I mean, fair play.
Just watching that Pukki goal back, such a good finish. I mean, the penalty was awful, but that finish made up for it.
Yeah, it's lovely. So good from Pukki. As I say, I think that's now, was it 4 or 5 or 5 and 6 for Pukki? Great stat. I know he missed a pen, but it's a decent goal there from Pukki. Again, another goal for Teemu Pukki. Declan, he's injecting the positivity. He says, come on, lads, not a great half, but let's get some positivity in. 3-1 Norwich. Come on, you yellows.
I like this from Declan. You know how I'm framing this in my mind to make me feel more positive?
Go on.
I'm just thinking it's 0-0. Because if we would have gone in at 0-0, I wouldn't have been too fussed, because I know we'll come out in the second half and obliterate them. So I'm just saying 0-0, start again, demolish them second half.
Okay. Maybe we should change the banner up here, Jack, so people can also get into that same psychology.
That will confuse people, I think. Look at this, by the way. Neil Luther with the stats. Pukki, 57 goals in 113 games. That's more than 1 every 2. That is a phenomenal record, isn't it? I mean, considering 38 of them games are in the Premier League, unbelievable.
Yeah, very good record for Teemu Pukki.
I'm not going to look at iFollow. They're showing the Birmingham goal back, and I think I'll get some kind of fit watching it.
I mean,
leave it. It's not worth it, Chris.
Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It didn't happen.
I can't put myself through that.
Don't let any poison into the Watchalong. It didn't happen. It's fine. Okay. I love a bit of this, by the way, from Jeevan Cook, or Jevon, or I don't know how you pronounce the name, but love it. Mr. Cookster says Hernandez with a late winner, 2-1. I'll have that for dinner, that's for sure. NCFC 3 TRX says Tete Screamer 3-1 Norwich. Love that. Jacob says heads up, lads. Don't lose hope. Yeah, I love that. I don't think we need to either, by the way, at all. And here we go. We're off for the second half. The Norwich City players have come out of their alternative changing room, which is an absolute shambles, by the way. And Birmingham come out of theirs as they would. Neil,
I have really enjoyed seeing where Norwich, when we've gone to away games, because obviously the COVID protocols, for some reason they can't use the away dressing room, which I don't understand, because then they're like touching each other on the pitch. But some of the places they've had to get changed, like mobile classrooms and the bar and stuff like that. It's just mental.
Was it Stoke? There was like a conservatory or something.
Yeah, it's Millwall was in a PE classroom. I think Birmingham was the bar, and they've got like the crests on like 30-year-old carpet that you can just smell from here, like just stale beer. Churchy, I love this from him. If we can't win, then don't lose. Churchy. I don't think it's time for damage limitation yet.
Agreed. Yeah, I like that. We're all right. Loads of time, by the way. Absolutely loads of time. Here we go. Second half underway. Norwich City, Birmingham hoof it up to the left, and Norwich City choose to clear it, and it's gone out for a throw-in. The Barcelona-bound boy, Max Aarons, will take it. 45 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock for those.
Did I just see Kermit the Frog as a cardboard cutout?
Probably. It's Birmingham, isn't it? Birmingham, like, it's what Birmingham do.
I love the advert for screwshop.co.uk. I mean, what do you reckon they sell?
Don't know. But in the meantime, Diego at Swisher Sleep is watching the Watchalong on holiday in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, wow.
What a TNC setup that is. I think that could be the TNC setup of the Watchalong. It's a great effort. Speaking of great efforts, the Emperor of Norfolk has gone really quite far up the pitch here. Todd Campbell has gone down, has been kicked, and it's a free kick.
Now, Neil is going in early doors. He's calling a full house on the bingo.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if we've got there already, that's phenomenal. I can't imagine we have. Hang on, let's quickly look at the card.
Probably.
No, I don't think we're there just yet. We might be. Neil, I think you're cheating there. Kings Lynn beating Barnet in the league that now doesn't have any promotions nor relegations.
Who cares? Emi Buendia.
Another rubbish free kick.
He's so bad at free kicks, isn't he? Cantwell, can't get over free. Zimmerman gets a touch there for Emi Buendia. He's made his way into the box. Can he get a crossing?
Go on, Emi.
Now he does.
Oh,
Jesus, boys. Get a foot on it, one of you. Kenny McLean back into the engine room of the Norwich City midfield again. The Emperor of Norfolk now on the ball. Back to Kenny McLean. 46 minutes, 52 seconds on the clock. 982 of you in the watch-along now. Let's get to 1,000. Give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Share it on social media. Chambers 101 in his HMS Pistol League boats as Birmingham Madross. Yeah, absolutely love a bit of that. Why not?
Chris, I feel like tonight could be really big for Norwich because with Brentford and Swansea not playing until tomorrow, it just adds even more pressure on them to have to win, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%, which is why it's so important that we get all 3 points tonight, Jack. Keep applying the pressure. I will not...
Go on. Find this Denobra. Oh,
Hanley there, breaks forwards, gets his head up, but not quite got that Ben Gibson pass in him. He chooses to go backwards again, and Emi Buendia now loses the ball. But Norwich have won it back. Keep the faith. It's back into the engine room again. Kenny McLean on the ball. He goes long. Almost finds Team Pickett. It's Johnny Wilkinson over the bar.
I have just seen this actually on Sky News. Tiger Woods has been in a really bad car accident. Really? So I hope Tiger's okay. Looked really nasty. So hopefully that the great man has survived that. Not good at all. Anyway, back to Norwich.
Matthew Barber reckons 3 points tonight.
I hope so, Matthew.
New yellows. Yeah, why not? Brilliant. We'll be all right.
Neil said, should Pookie keep taking penalties? Yeah, I think so. He scored all but 2, hasn't he? I mean, the one against Derby he missed was a slip, so you can't really count that. And tonight, I think he's just been caught in 2 minds.
No, you can count the one against Derby. That was appalling. No one should
slipped in that one.
We should be wearing the right boots then, mate. No.
Maybe it's the greenkeeper's fault.
Mate, he needs to wear the right boots. If he's going to slip over when taking a penalty, I'm sorry. He was wearing molds that game. I remember that was poor. Having that.
If you're going to slip on a pitch, you would have thought it'd be tonight on the potato pitch.
On the potato field. Well, maybe there's some divots to maybe hold yourself up. Maybe though, Jack. Big lumping header forwards. It's gone all the way through to Norwich City's defence. Some slight pressure on Maxi Aarons now, the Barcelona-bound boy, and he's won a free kick.
Here's a question, Chris. While there's a slight delay in play, we're talking about potato fields a lot tonight. What's the favourite way you have a potato? Is it roast? Is it jacket? Is it boiled? Is it dauphinoise? Is it?
By the way, if anyone to this question says boiled, that's dreadful. That stinks of someone that spends their spare time in a garden centre. It really does. Like, boiled potatoes are not cool. Mate, I'm a solid roasty. I really am. And the missus does them incredibly well. Goose fat, just done to utter perfection. Bashed about before they go.
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? The bashing's the key.
bashing is key, isn't it? Anyway, in the meantime, whilst we're talking about potatoes, the Emperor of Norfolk has tried to feed the ball through to Teemu Pukki and has gone all the way out for a Birmingham goal kick. 50 minutes, 4 seconds on the clock. Jack, what's your potatoes?
I was just thinking that football really interrupts our conversation, I find. Like having to watch the football just look, it depends in my mood, right? Am I having a potato as a side, or am I centering my dish around the potato? I think in terms of easy meals, the jacket potato is undefeated. Like, I think it's great. It's so versatile. It's like a Kenny McLean.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It provides at all times. If you want to stick it right back, you can stick it right back. If you want to put it up top, bit of flair, put some chili sauce on there, it can do that.
Yeah.
I love a dauphinoise potato if I'm feeling a bit fancy.
Neil reckons you think of a King Edward, mate.
Yeah, I like a King Edward. I like a sort of a Maris Piper. But I think the all-rounder, I think you're right, Chris. I think the roast is key.
I love this. I love this from oh wow, so many comments. Sorry. Nick says chips.
Yeah, I mean, Yarmouth market chips are unrivaled, aren't they? Another great thing to come out of Yarmouth.
Not as good as Norwich, that's for sure.
Come on. Can you put your bias aside and understand quality?
That's sweary from you, by the way. Anyway, in the meantime, not much has happened in this game.
City stand. No. He says his favourite form of potato is instant mash.
That is an instant red card, my friend. That's an instant red card. Instant mash is so not cool. I mean, cheesy mash, though. I'm up for it.
Yeah, I like mash.
Yeah, I'm up for a bit of cheesy. Anyway, let's start to talk about the football before we start losing our viewers at the rate of knots. Just like...
We're game viewers, actually.
Just like HMS Pistol League. Has lost some rate of knots in this game so far. Pokey, of course, put us 1 goal up and then missed a penalty. Birmingham score a scrappy goal, has to be mentioned, but find themselves in with a chance of getting the points. Michael.
Great shout from Michael. I do love a potato waffle. Great shout. Love them. We're like, you can, with it, bacon, beans. I tell you what, I love potato waffles with fish fingers. That's a real guilty dinner choice for me.
There's a waffle that you do like, but it's certainly not a potato one. Anyway, anybody that wide to Maxi Aarons, back to Buendia, Todd Cantwell, McLean. Here we go. The Norwich City triangle starting to form. Oh, it's an early ball. Oh, so close. The Emperor of Norfolk almost gets on the end of a through ball from the mayor.
This is better from Norwich. We've limited Birmingham to the chances on the ball. They haven't been able to get in behind us. I don't know what the tactical switch is. You're not here for analysis, but whatever we've done's working.
I don't know about that, mate. Bit harsh.
Great shout from Reese. Forgot about this. Smiley faces. Another great shout.
Big up to Ben at California Sea Fishing. Who's watching us in California with his dog at the moment. Big up,
McLean.
Ben.
Oh,
love a bit
loads of people watching very exotic places. We've got a very sort of wealthy viewership, haven't we? Who can just swan off to California.
Yeah,
I assume that's California, America, and not California. Just north of Scrappy.
Yeah, the better version of Yarmouth. Seb says need a goal in the next 10 minutes. Seb, is it too early for that? Jack, do you think it's too early for that shout from Seb?
I think it's bad from Seb because I think we'll score in the next 5.
Wow. Okay. There you go. Seb, you've been told. Lovely stuff. Birmingham breaking forwards now, though. And it's Kenny McLean.
Oh.
It's the Emperor of Norfolk's been slapped in the face and the ref's not called it. Play goes on. Birmingham strike. Norwich City block it. I tell you what, Norwich's player is still down. Skip's telling Todd to kick the ball out.
Yeah,
how's the Niner not seen that?
He's saying he's been slapped in the face, isn't he? You knew this. I mean, he's not bleeding, so couldn't have been that bad.
Well, it still means he's been slapped in the face.
Oh yeah, there is a little slap in there actually.
Yeah,
there is a naughty little slap from Scott Hogan. No, it's Gardner. Oh, it's not. It's not in the face.
David Berman, the man with the best cocktail, says, bring on Hugh Goals and Hernandez. Yeah, we do want a bit of that. Norwich are enjoying more ball, though, at the moment. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we will reignite the fire once more. Cherry Tree Goats says, we in Bulgaria. Bulgaria, good evening to you. Love a bit of Bulgaria. Why not? Norwich City have the ball all the way at the back. It's actually Skip just in front of the defence at the moment, playing it about.
I've been messaged by a good friend of ours, Chris. I don't think he wants to be named on chat. You'll know who it is. His initials are BT, and he wants a shout out for his girlfriend Grace. So hello, Grace. Apparently they're loving the potato chat. So I'm glad you've had something. I'd love to know what Grace's favourite potato is. So let us know in the comments section.
What we do know is Grace what loves watching the TNT Watchalong. Of course, the best place to watch your Norwich City digital match day these days. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
To who?
Oh, no, it wasn't a birthday. I don't know why. I just wish you happy birthday, Grace. Happy birthday. Grace, whatever it is, happy birthday. To be fair, there's been so many birthday shout-outs. I've just got into
good to have Eliza back with us. Don't tell me you lot need some breathing or yoga. It's getting to that stage, Eliza.
I don't know. I think give it, if we don't see an L on in the next 10 minutes, Eliza, I'd like you to lead the yoga session, the breathing, please. I'd really appreciate that.
Have you ever done yoga, Chris?
I've dabbled in a bit of yoga.
You've dabbled in it. Are you flexible?
Not bad. Chris Dayton is in, everyone. £5 super chat, as always. Thanks so much, mate. He says, in the words of UB40, it's time for some red wine. Stay close to me. Is that the words? I don't even know. Reaching up, lads. But we'll.
Oh God, we've given it away. Birmingham.
See pub crawl 21st of June. Yeah, come on, you yellows. Yeah, probably. There'll be multiple pub crawls. There's a shot for Birmingham. Easily saved from Tim Crawl though. Chris, thanks so much for the super chat as always, my friend. Absolute legend.
Should we do instead of waiting for a game? Should we just do one in when we can?
Yeah,
because people will travel, right? People will come.
Yeah,
if we say the 27th of June,
we've got a couple. We've got a couple of Bulgarians that have pre-booked flights. We've got 2 Estonians. We've also got a couple of Yanks as well. Like, mate, it's going to be quite something. There's going to be the globe coming in to the pub to hear the live TNC shanty. Pissed.
Oh, this is a good shout. Phil Mulrine. Pass me the ball.
As you can tell, people, this game in the second half has been dross. Birmingham, this is what Birmingham want. And I am going to go early, and I'm going to say it. It's time for a change. This game is going stale. We're short of ideas. This game needs fresh legs. It needs substitutes. And my man's coming right now.
Toddy. Toddy.
Loads of space in the box. Go on, Todd. Good ball. Oh, no, it's blocked. And it's out for a corner kick to Norwich City. Mate, this game needs an L. And do you know what? I'm really up for a bit of Hugh goals now as well. And I'm really up for going 2 up top as well. Let's go.
Wow. Really?
Let's go.
Who are you taking off?
Don't know yet. Not thought about that.
Oh, we're going to score in a minute. Come on, boys.
The way I follow is so shite. Really is. Reese Coulston, big up, Reese. He says, love watching your vids, lads. Keep it up. Is that up the Villa?
Hello? Yeah, up the Villa. Yeah, because they're playing Birmingham, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Well, yeah, we need your support tonight then. Top man, Reese. Thanks for your £3, mate. Really appreciate that. Carp Toast TV says 442 Carp team on the edge of the box. Cross. It's awful. It's not yet. It's a save. It's a big
nearly scores with a header from 18 yards out.
Big save. Corbin Reynolds is in the house. United against racism. Great profile picture. And of course, totally behind that, he's a triple sub. Onel, Ida, Hugh goals. Absolutely behind a triple sub as well. 100%. But we need changes, Jack. We need changes. I say it every time.
I don't know if we need them yet.
I can't draw to a team that's got cardboard cutouts in their stand. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I can't cope with it, mate.
No, I mean that is fair. Look, this second half performance has been better so far from Norwich. Birmingham haven't created a chance as of yet. Norwich have. I think we're growing into the game. We've got more space. We look more balanced. That's a lovely ball from Vrancic. Oh, just a bit too far for Pukki. Carpto, sorry, we weren't offended. We just loved the profile picture.
No, I genuinely just love the name, love the DP, love it. Love it. Always love a random YouTube name. I still think it takes some. Kings Lynn Thai bloke was the best, wasn't it? I mean,
it was phenomenal.
Goodness me, Gary, what a man he was.
I kind of like that. That Kings Lynn Thai bloke hasn't reappeared. There's like an element of kind of mystery around him.
We think he's a bloke.
Well, yeah, quite. Swiftly moving on. Philip says, "How do I send you money, lads?" Well. There's a little $ at the bottom of the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, you are, Philip. Click on there, and it's very easy. Then you put in the amount you want to send. You pump in your credit card details, and you put some money in the TNC kitty.
Philip, you really don't need to do that.
You don't. You
don't. Seriously, you don't need super chat. You really don't. We really do appreciate it, but it's not expected ever. As Birmingham clear the ball into the stand, they've hit one of their cardboard cutouts. Jack, it's actually flopped. The ball has just hit the cardboard cutout. It's broken in half because it's already wilted and wet anyway. And wow, someone's not going to be happy in Birmingham.
Imagine watching from home if you have a cardboard cutout and seeing you literally being broken in half. That must be quite a bleak moment.
Todd Cantwell trying to unlock the door but doesn't. His pass is blocked, but we found a way back to Buendia eventually. Mike Manson, by the way, thoughts on Gary O'Neill becoming a coach at Bournemouth?
Is he?
I thought he was
at Liverpool. Yeah,
23. Why would you leave Liverpool to go to Bournemouth?
I don't know. Why would Bournemouth give Jonathan Woodgate the job as well?
Is he actually becoming like the main coach or like? Don't know about that. Anyway,
because Woodgate's the head coach, isn't he?
Love Gary O'Neill, by the way. Of course, we did a fantastic TNC podcast. Quite a lot of you still don't know. We did a lot of audio exclusives. They live on our Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud account. And don't forget, if Norwich score another 2 goals, I will be making the announcement for the special something that will be happening on the channel next week. Stay tuned for that. Thanks to Mobans, who's given us. I still don't know what these super stickers are. But thank you, Mobans, for your $2. We really do appreciate it. Susanna, good point. Susanna always makes good points. Hear it? Oh, Birmingham just. I hope your new flat's treating you well, Susanna. She says, "I love Mario, but I've hardly heard or seen much from him tonight. Maybe Daldinho time." Yeah, Mario has been a bit quiet tonight. Yeah, I love the fact that Susanna's using the proper Watchalong terminology, by the way. You can tell like a proper loyal Watchalong viewer when they start to pick up on terminology, you know, Hugh Goals, Daldinho. Love it. Philip's followed the instruction. Philip, you don't have to give us money, mate, but he's given us £5. Thank you so much. I cannot wait, honestly, to buy you all a pint when we can. I'm really excited for that moment. I am as well. It's about time you bought me a pint. Don't give me that. Oh, anyway, 63 minutes, 19 seconds on the clock, still 1-1, still no substitution for Daniel Farquhar. Come on, Timu. Up the field, and Pukki's got there. Brilliant stuff from Timu Pukki. Tries turning his man. He almost does, and the Birmingham defender has brought him to ground, and it's gone out for a Norwich City throw-in. Big thank you to all 1,100 of you watching. If you haven't already hit subscribe, loads of you watching tonight for Norwich against Birmingham. That's mad, isn't it? Oh, and Susanna spoke it up. Mario's coming off. Who's on? Who's on? Please be an L. Please be an L. Please be an L. Please be an L. It is. Here we go. An L's on. Let's go. And Dale Johns, have a beer on me, lads. Oh, that's an expensive beer. Well, that'll get me half a pint in London. Thanks, Dale. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thanks so much for your support. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for all of your super chats and support as always. It's gone all the way back to Tim Krul. 64 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. Can Norwich City find a way? Time is ticking away. Still plenty of time, though, it must be said, in this game. Skip. He goes early this time. It's a big, long, hopeful ball. It's not found anyone. The Emperor of Norfolk's up. He's up high as well, by the way. Almost on the halfway. Well, he is on the halfway line. Norwich City have given away a free kick. Mustafa
Mustafa, good to see you, my friend. Dowell is the future, but we play Mario. Yeah, I think the one thing on Dowell, he has had he has had injuries this season, so you can't expect him to be up to match speed straight away. What I would say is I would agree with you to a certain point, Mustafa. I still don't think Mario is the man from the start. I think he's a brilliant super sub. Is he the man from the start? I don't know. I just think he goes in and out of games too much, personally. But he does have that quality, I guess. So it's a tough one. I think we do struggle with the number 10 position. I really do, especially when you're playing Toddy and Emmy out wide, which we like to do.
I really, really, really like the look of Anel Hernandez to score against Birmingham, by the way. I'm really up for that.
And it's good that he's been subbed on early enough to actually make a difference, isn't it? Because usually we're seeing him at like 88 minutes.
Daniel Farker has shut me up tonight. He's made a sub when he should do, which is good. And we've still got options on the bench. Of course, Adam Eder, Hugo. Do we get greedy and bring more on? Wow, Rangers fan in the house tonight. Archie. Yeah, thanks very much.
Oh.
Thoughts on Rangers? Well, look, mate, Stevie G's been doing very well there. Apparently, you're in for Kenny McLean. That's going to cost you a lot of money, though. Yeah, Rangers.
I prefer Rangers to Celtic. I hope.
Do you?
Yeah, I hope we haven't got any Celtic. Yeah, I do.
Wow. Well, I think he was just made just for you, Archie. Anyway, Joe X Datrill says timestamp. Okay, 66 minutes and 17 seconds. Pointless score update, 2-0 Bayern from Kevin Jasmar. There you go.
This has been a fairly dull half, hasn't it? Yeah, I mean, we've had a few chances, but
no, what, mate?
No, we haven't really, have we?
Don't sell the dream. This has been really poor second half, and that's why Daniel Farker's brought on a substitute early.
Yeah, Flynn. You're not average, Flynn. You are exceptional, my friend. He says, Onel, about to play the game just how I like. How do you like it played, Flynn? Is it direct? Is it fast? Is it pacey? Because if it is that way, Onel will provide that. It's going to be a chance here for Birmingham. No, it's not. Edge of the box. It will be a chance. It's struck. It's blocked by Kenny. No, Emmy Buendia's. No, was that Kenny? No, it was Skip. It was Skip.
Dare I say, and you can agree or disagree in the comments, do we look tired? Let me know.
We do.
Let me know if I'm talking rubbish in the comment section. But at the moment, we just look off the pace. And, I must admit, I think I'd be bringing on the other subs now. I actually as well, and people won't believe I'm saying this, of all people, I think it's time to bring Cantwell off. I think Cantwell looks like he's done now. I have to say. Yeah, I do. Everyone knows I'm Todd's biggest fan and supporter and doesn't deserve the hate that he gets, but I think he just looks a bit knackered. And I think Dowell-Dino might be quite a good option to bring on now, Jack. That's a foul on Skip, and that's what Birmingham are going to be doing now for the rest of the half. That's Hogan again. Surely he's got to go in the book. Has he been booked for that? Yeah, he's been booked.
I said it's going to be interesting to see what Birmingham do this half. I think they have tried to shut up shop a little bit. They haven't been as not erratic, as willing to venture forward as they were first half. But
that will play into our favour, Jack. And I'm going to put some positive into the room here. If Birmingham do that, this is our game, 100%. I think at the moment, when Birmingham knock on the door, we look like we could make a mistake. Birmingham sit back and invite pressure on. All it needs is a sparky moment from one of our main men. And this game could be put to bed, mate. So I wouldn't. If I was Birmingham, I would not shut the door. I really wouldn't. And it's lovely stuff there from Birmingham. And it's actually given us a free kick for Norwich. Anel slapping the Birmingham player's hand on the ground. A bit of attitude, fighting.
I like that from Arnell, though. He's like, come on, man. I want to play football, and you're here wrestling me on the floor.
I like that, though. Fair play to Anel. Bit of passion. Good to see. Cantwell with his flowing locks. Now, Cantwell tells the ref where to go. Hanley then brings Cantwell back. Interesting. I'll tell you what, Grant Hanley's had to do a bit of management of Tom Cantwell. Wait, I have to admit that I tell you what, the Birmingham player there is literally rugby tackled Anel Hernandez to the ground, and it's no wonder that it's causing frustration. There will be more frustration for Norwich City. San Jose has been brought on for Birmingham City.
That's an amazing name, isn't it?
If you know who he is, fair play. I haven't got Scooby-Doo.
I'm fairly sure. Hang on, let me just search this. San Jose, of course, we're not talking about the capital of Costa Rica. We're talking about the footballer. I'd love to go to Costa Rica, by the way. San Jose, he's only 31. Okay, I thought
Tell you what, the ball is, every time we pass the ball, watch it, it just bobbles. And I know.
Have you seen the pitch?
I know it's not. No. That's my point. I don't want it to be an excuse, but I'm just observing the fact that the pitch is so bad. Like the ball, no matter the pace of which it's being played, is bobbling up and down. And that is genuinely affecting the way that Norwich are playing at the moment. We cannot connect. That midfielder not connecting with Timu now at all.
Finally, you have been converted into actually accepting that the pitch does make a difference. A few weeks ago, you were like, "Oh no, Jack, stop."
No. We should still win this regardless. That I stand
by.
But
it does affect the way you play football. Of course, it does.
No, but I never said it wouldn't, mate.
Yeah, but you did say that. You said it was making excuses. Anyway, we've had the worst score update of all time from Reese, who hasn't even updated us with a score. Port Vale 0, Stevenage 0, 64 minutes played. Reese, we need a goal, mate. Come on. That's bleak.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh,
dear. Great to have Kevin, the Benfica fan, in here. Let's go, Norwich.
Let's go. Big up. Love a bit of that. Norwich City need to find a way at the moment, not connecting with Timu Pukki at all, who just, to be honest with you, easily gets done by the Birmingham defender there. So unlike seeing Pukki do that, and he has been done there, Birmingham playing the ball about nicely now. Being chased down by Kenny all the way to the goalkeeper. Great energy from Kenny McLean on the 71st minute and 29th second. Zimmerman, lovely chip across back to the Barcelona-bound boy, Maxi Aarons. Will Norwich find a way, Jack? Do you think they will? 3 points?
Yeah, I think they will. I think
good.
Yeah, I do. I'm seeing a lot of people saying, "Oh, the players look tired." That's fine, but let's come up with a solution. Like, who do we bring on? Because there is talent on the bench, but it's a question of who you bring on. A lot of people saying, our wing backs look slightly tired. Well, I don't know if. I guess you've got Jakob Sorensen you could bring off the bench. So I think my man of the match tonight has been Yanulis. He's been the creator of everything so far tonight.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah. I would say that. Some interesting comments in the comment section. Ollie Skip on the ball now, finding himself out left, currently at left back.
Quite a few people are saying that they'd like to see Hugel on for Pukki. Are we thinking Pukki's maybe run his time here?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Oh, Toddy, that's shit.
It's poor, and I have to be honest. For me, I'm taking Todd off. It's just not quite worked for Todd tonight, and I'm okay with that. He's going to have games where he's not, 10 out of 10. But I think the manager needs to ensure that he brings on his options and uses his options. Dowaldino is more than capable. Get him on. Get the man on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've got options, and we are in the middle of a very demanding, very demanding fixture list. So we are going to look a bit tired.
But you say that.
This is exactly the type. This is why I was nervous going into this game, because you almost just want a comfortable home fixture, a little 2-0, but this was never going to be easy. Birmingham off the back of a win. That's a nice play from Onel.
Yeah, brilliant play from Onel. It's given away by the Emperor of Norfolk. It's poor from the Emperor of Norfolk. And see, that's the thing. Oh, he's won it back. Brilliant stuff. This is the thing, Jack. You're saying the man of the match is the Emperor of Norfolk, but even he has made a few sloppy passes tonight on quite a few occasions, actually, in my opinion, from my observations. And that's not good when you're saying that your man of the match is someone that's made multiple mistakes. Brilliant from Anel Hernandez. Oh, brilliant. Pukki. Oh, goalkeeper's come all the way out. It's a great save. Early shot from him. Oh, Jesus. Wow. That one might be over the stand. It's absolutely woeful. He slaps his bald head. Pukki slaps his bald head in anger.
That was a good goalkeeping there. It was a lovely ball from Buendia, wasn't it? Pukki finds himself one-on-one. He does get the touch first, tries to take around the keeper, but Etheridge quick off his line there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good goalkeeping. It's very good goalkeeping, I have to say. And then the follow-up from Emmy's poor as well. That's Norwich's first real bit of joy in the second half, though, Jack. And to be 74 minutes in and to have your first bit of joy in the second half at this stage is, for me, not good enough. We do look short of ideas. That's the first time, we've actually thread a ball through to Timu. We need energy in midfield. Birmingham are matching us man for man in midfield at the moment. That's not going to change the longer this game goes on. This is what we do every game, isn't it, Jack? We always get frustrated at this time. Look, it's going to be close. It's going to go right down to the wire, this game, folks. So make sure you stay tuned. 1,192 of you watching the TNC Watchalong now. Amazing support tonight for Talk Norwich City. Thank you so much for your support. As always, Susanna George starting the chants in the comments section. David Berman, the man with the best cocktails, says, come on, Norwich, let's be having you. Adam says, throw it in. Cheesy Geezer says, get in. What's he saying get in for? Oh, what's he saying get in for? Oh, what's he saying get in for? Kenny McLean. Anel Hernandez. He's in the box. Anel Hernandez. Buendia. Takes one. Shoots.
Pookie.
Yes! Get in there!
Is it not off? Hang on.
Get in there! Timu Pookie, baby! Timu Pookie! Whoa! Timu Pookie, baby! Timu Pookie! Whoa! Get in there! Get in there!
Timu. It felt like that goal we scored at Leeds away, wasn't it, in 18-19? I'm so happy Pookie's got that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'm so happy Pookie scored because he's had a horrible night. Well, he hasn't had a horrible night. He scored a goal.
Timu, chuffed for Timu.
That should be his hat-trick goal, but not to worry.
Just as we said, by the way, is it time to take Timu off? That's what he does. That's what he does. It's 2 for Timu. Absolutely love it. Love it. Brilliant stuff. Norwich City back in front. It's what champions do. We find a way to break the deadlock. On the days that we don't play well, we find a way. And Norwich City have found a way. We said it would go to the death. It's not. Norwich City have poked their noses out in front. It's 2-1. Timu Pookie scored. Brilliant stuff. Jack, is there going to be a hat trick for Timu Pookie?
Oh, mate, for me, that feels like one of the biggest goals of the season so far.
Oh, I love that from you,
because, nothing's gone up. Well, nothing's really... We've been poor tonight, and it's a really lucky goal. It's a massive deflection. It falls to Pookie. You know what, though? I'm glad he's got that. It was an easy goal, but he's worked so hard, and he always does. He had that chance just before. He was punching himself in the head. You could see the frustration on his face. He's missed the penalty. And then he's got there. I'm so happy for Timu because he would, although he'd already got the goal, he would have been frustrated. Matt Vitesse, unbelievable strike, too powerful for the keeper. Was it? I think it was Buendia with the strike, wasn't it? It's fumbled into Pookie's path, and Pookie's not going to miss from there. Another goal for Timu. He's missed the penalty. It should be 3, but not to worry. And why did we doubt Timu?
We never doubted him. I don't know what you're on about, Jack. Look. There's 1,329 of you watching this right now. By the way, the Emperor of Norfolk is bounding forward.
Get a third.
Buendia. Oh, it's lovely. He's won a free kick. Right. There is 1,354 of you watching right now. Right. You know what happens after we score a goal. It's time for Zombie Nation. Wake up your neighbours. 3, 2, 1. Top of the league. Come on. What a goal. Get in there. Love it.
Absolutely brilliant. Neil, spot on. Love the reverse psychology, boys. Get Pookie off. He's done. Could have had a hat-trick. Why did we doubt him? Buendia to take the free kick. That's better from Buendia. Oh, it was nearly met by the head of Slabhead. This feels so much better. Archie calling for the announcement. It's bigger than the Boris announcement. Could we see it tonight? Who knows?
Oh, you need 1 goal for that, big man. You need 1 goal for that. And
we said 2 clear goals, didn't we, for the announcement tonight?
Could it happen? Brilliant stuff. Norwich City are 2-1 up. 1,356 of you watching the TNC Watchalong. Piano Man is playing it aggressively with his yellow and green love hearts. We do us a favour, people. We've just tweeted the goal. Go on Twitter, retweet the @Talk Norwich City pin tweet, and get all of your mates in here for the final few minutes of these vital 3 points for Norwich City.
Simon Dane, and corner for Norwich, cleared by Scott Hogan. Simon says, who wouldn't want Timu Pukki in their side? You can see why he starts every game. It's so true, Simon. Pukki hasn't been that great tonight, and he's still scored 2 goals. It's phenomenal. His movement is brilliant. He's instinctual. I mean, the penalty was awful, but we'll forget about that. 2 goals. The first one was a brilliant finish. The second one's just a proper poacher's finish. So reminiscent to the goal we scored. Pukki scored against Leeds in that promotion chasing season. And you know what? Tonight's feels almost as important. If we can hang on to the 3 points here, we'd go 10 points clear, and it would be so big. It really would, because this hasn't been trademark Norwich City by any stretch, but at the same time, it feels so glorious.
When I see the city, I go out of my head. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I picked my team and I fell in love, and I just can't seem to get enough of.
Come on, Hull Tigers. By the way, Hull are still losing, which is disgraceful against Ipswich. Michael Dilly, thank you so much for the £3, my friend. Really appreciate everyone super chatting this evening.
Let's go.
Ryan Fox, we were calling for a player like Pukki for years. I hate it when people chat nonsense about him. Yeah, look, Pukki's the man, isn't he? He is literally the GOAT. His name translates to GOAT. So he's just glorious. He really is.
Man,
this is a good point from Nathan. We've looked so much more energetic since Onel came on. His energy seems to have rubbed off on the team. Yeah, I think there's a good point in there, Nathan. I do.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I do. I totally agree with you. By the way, here's a funny tweet for you. So,
go on.
Yeah, no, we're fine. So, go on my Twitter account and click on this video. Okay.
What?
It's a goat in the desert.
I mean, brilliant. I love that you find such joy in that.
You gotta laugh. It's bloody lockdown, for Christ's sake. 2, Birmingham 1. The hats are on. The boys are flying. Did we ever doubt them? Of course we did. Oh, we are classic football fans, aren't we? Like we thought, like we literally thought it was the end of the world earlier, and now the old deck chairs are coming out again. Norwich City 2, Birmingham 1, 82 minutes, 43 seconds on the clock. 1,292 of you in the house now, getting to record viewers. Do us a favour, get your mates involved, share the link, retweet our pinned tweet. Do everything you can to get them involved. Give it a like if you're watching on Twitter as well. Pukki, he misses a penalty. He could have been on a hat-trick now, Jack. Will he still get his hat-trick tonight? I'm sure that Daniel Farker will keep him on for the full 90 to hopefully allow him the opportunity to do that. But I know for the people that are worried in the room, I'll say this for you. There's still work to be done defensively. It's important that we switch on and stay defensively sound. Lovely. How well, brilliant. An L to Timu Pukki. It's 2-on-2. Pukki, he slows the play down.
That's a booking. That's a booking.
It's a booking for Birmingham, and it's a free kick in a brilliant position for Norwich City. That's just what we want. I tell you what, there, Jack. I spoke about bringing off Todd Cantwell, but it's an absolutely delicious flick to an El Hernandez, who also gets it out of his feet. Sorry, Jesus, the Lakens is flowing into me now. Gets it out of his feet so quickly to Timu Pukki, who wins the foul on the edge of the box. 83 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. The comment section is livening up. David Berman, the man with the best cocktail, says, "Come on, Buendia." Alex plays. Wow, he's on the Lakens. He says,
"You know what? I'm gonna put it in here early. Buendia scores this free kick."
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. I'm gonna say it early. Buendia hits the wall.
I mean, more likely, a set piece has been woeful, but Buendia, I can see into his eyes, and I can see goals. Buendia stood over the free kick, 30 yards out. He'll strike it. Yeah, you were right, Chris. Straight into the wall.
Andre J says Pookie.
Oh, Pookie. Oh,
there's a big chance. I missed that, mate. Anyway, who the hell cares? 2-1. I don't know what is this, by the way. Oliver Waitman's in with the 200 something for a pub crawl. Wow, brilliant stuff.
I want to say that's a Chinese yen.
By the way, thanks for that super chat. But more importantly, big up to this super chat, Bevan Bedford. And for those of you that don't know, he designed the TNC version of the HMS Pistol League boat on Twitter. Absolute hero. Big up to Bevan. Thanks so much for your super chat as always.
Oliver, but thank you. If someone can identify the currency, if it's worth like 200 quid, amazing. I don't know what that currency is. Oliver, thank you so much. I don't know. Tell us where you're watching from. Brilliant stuff.
Look, all we'll say is every single one of your super chats is going towards paying for us to hire out a pub. We're going to book it out. No one else is allowed in apart from TNT fans.
Can we class that as a business expense?
I reckon so. Yeah, Jimmy from Price Bailey will be right that
way. Good old Jimmy. Right, Birmingham throw-in. Let's just stay strong now for the last 5 because we somehow scrapped our way into. Chris, did you watch Brighton Crystal Palace last night?
No, because I have a life.
I was going to say Crystal Palace had, I think, 3 shots. Brighton had 25, and Crystal Palace won that game 2-1. It feels not quite as smash and grab as that, but it does feel slightly smash and grab. A big thank you. It was Japanese yen, and it's worth £1.35. So amazing. Thank you so much.
Big money. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
Come on, Norwich. Let's get a third. Come on.
Oh, here he is, the legal legend in America. Pookie is smiling and the sun is shining in Atlanta. It's looking like a good day. Michael Hoffer, of course, of Hoffer and Webb, the finest legal supplier in America. Any legal needs, if you're in America, this guy is your man. Make sure you go and check out their website, Hoffer and Webb. Meanwhile, Todd Cantwell with his flowing locks is on the ball, passes it to the Emperor of Norfolk, and again looks to bomb forwards. You know what, Jack? We need to bring on subs and slow the game down. I want more.
Kill the flow a little bit. I like that.
Ryan D says, get Hugill on. Shithousing needed now. Totally agreed, Ryan. Could not agree with you more. We need it now. Will we see this?
I think Hugill would, he would be able to hold the ball up. I think that's a massive advantage at this point because it will be a lot of long balls thrown in from Brighton. And when we do clear our lines, we want someone to keep possession. So, yeah, I like the Hugill shout. I really do.
Yeah, I'm all over that as well, mate. All over.
Ryan Frox, I quite like this Greek geezer. We like to call him Mr. No Breaks or the Emperor of Norfolk or the world's greatest left back. Any of them work.
Any of them work. And I tell you what is working. Grant Hanley's working like a workhorse now in defence. Here we go. 2 subs. It's Rapinho coming on and Adam E.
Comment of the night from Harry. If I walked in on Pookie and my sister, I'd have to insist on a second.
I tell you what as well, mate. And by the way, Pookie's coming off now.
Actually, standing ovation for team.
Harry, that's not only comment of the night, it's profile picture of the night as well. That's utterly iconic from you. Utterly iconic. It's the youngster, Adam Eder on. And also, who else is on? I've missed it. Todd Cantwell's off, sorry. Todd Cantwell's coming off now as well. Good performance from those boys, Cantwell and Pookie. I do think Cantwell was slightly off.
You went all Norfolk, remember? You went and Pookie.
Pookie? Oh, here he is. Jimmy Anderson, he always delivers. Whoa! Fuck it.
Oh, Jimmy.
What a great team to support. Doesn't go anymore, but like the song. Hey ho. Thanks for the super chat, Jimmy. Top man. Really appreciate that.
You like Jimmy Anderson, Chris? Because you're not a cricket fan, are you?
No, I mean, I have a life. Corbin, Elras, Lucas Roop Appreciation Society. Have you joined the club yet, Jack? Are you in the club? When will you join the club? Tell me now.
I told you, when he scores a goal or gets an assist, the entry level is very minimum, but he still hasn't met it.
Mate, he was sponsored by TNC.
We did. I forgot about that. We did sponsor him for a bit, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We paid hard-earned money to sponsor Lucas Root. I forgot about that.
What a giggle that was, by the way. Never met him. Anyway, Tim Krul with a free kick in the 89th minute, 35th second, lumps it right far out right. Adam Eder tries to get ahead on it.
Why have you've gone all Norfolk all of a sudden? He lumps it right far out.
It's because the great Yarmouth Lakens is sinking into me now. Which is what we want, isn't it? We want the Lakers
exactly
in Birmingham. Johnny Wilkinson clear.
Oh, that's a booking.
Blimey O'Reilly. Midfield has been absolutely clattered there. iFollow's not interested though. It's decided to go to the fourth official instead, who holds up 4 minutes of extra time. We're already 10 seconds into that. It's number 30, the Emperor of Norfolk, that got absolutely battered there, by the way. Let's see that back now. The Birmingham. I'll tell you what. Is he already on a booking, that man?
I mean, some of the EFL officiating, Chris, is utterly disgraceful.
Yeah, it is. By the way, just like to be clear, we've not won this game by 2 goals, which means I'm not going to make the announcement tonight.
There's still time for another goal, Chris.
I know. I am. If we don't score another one, I'll be making the announcement on Sunday's Watchalong. So you guys better hope that we score again.
Becca, what a woman! She's just made a massive Lakens order. Stock up, Becca, on the best beer. As we say, encore. Do you want more?
The ball.
Yes,
what a ball! Hernandez, only one man to beat. Now 2. Does that? Takes a shot. Gets the rebound. Fighting like a brilliant. Oh, it's a save. It's fallen for rope. Oh, no, it's offside. Offside.
And he still couldn't finish.
Samuel, is it ale?
Yeah, it is ale. But I wouldn't say it's got a bit of gas about it, which makes it less ale-y, but it's very nice. I wasn't really an ale drinker before I started drinking Lakens, and now I'm completely converted. Although I don't know if I can't say this actually. I can't say it. Watch out the Lakens newsletters, because something very special is dropping. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wow, interesting. Yeah. How do you sign the Lakens newsletter, Jack?
You go into the description.
And Buendia takes one. Brilliant stuff. It takes another one. Brilliant. Oh, no, he loses it. Free kick. Ref's giving us a free kick.
I like this. I like this from Norwich. Killing the game. 2 minutes left of injury time. And then that will be, for me, the biggest 3 points of the season so far.
Wow. Love that from you, big man.
I think it's so big, Chris, because it keeps the momentum going. We haven't been good tonight. We've rode our luck at times. We've given away luck at times. And yet we still continue to win football matches. I worry for the rest of the league, because this team just stinks of 100 points.
It doesn't just stink. It reeks of 100 points and 100 goals. NCFC 3 TRX says, yummy. Norwich are the best says, come on you yellows. Prime Colours says, come on you yellows. Ryan says,
come on boys, just deal. Oh, Zimmerman, that's spectacular. He just flick, like a little flick away. Lovely stuff. And I love this from Adam Eder, battling like a dog that likes to battle.
Oh God, the commentary's gone out the window. Come on, Norwich. We need this game over with before we lose our reputation. Well,
right, we've got the ball. Keep the ball. Oh, no, that's not what we want. Free kick for Birmingham. I keep saying Bristol. I don't know why I keep saying Bristol. Look at this little flick by Zimmerman. Oh, spectacular. Right, one last free kick to defend. 3 minutes. Oh, 2 more subs. Jakob Sorensen and Jordan Hugill coming onto the pitch.
And El Hernandez is coming off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's not happy about that either.
What's going on there?
Is his face bleeding?
No, he's not.
Is his face bleeding, maybe?
Oh, I wouldn't be happy if I was an L there. It's a Callum Hudson-Odoi moment, isn't it? Subbed on and subbed off.
Interesting. Be interesting to see what happens after that. No idea. Emi Buendia also goes off.
Can we have some reaction to that in the comments?
Yeah.
Onel subbed on and then off. He wasn't injured.
Right. He has a cut to the face. He had a cut to the face. Cut to the face. Chill out, people. Don't worry. He had a cut to the face. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry.
He still looked a bit annoyed, though, didn't he?
I mean, well, you would be, wouldn't you? You would be when you're a warrior like an El Hernandez. Anyway. Oh, don't let Birmingham have touches in the box. Jesus, get it out. Out.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's 3-on-1. Norwich are through. It's Lucas Root.
Surely to God. Surely to God. Pass it, you little. Yes! Yes! It's Ollie Skip! Get in there!
Oh, Chris.
Oh, yes.
It means breaking news. I'm now in the Lucas Roop Appreciation Society. It's an assist to Roop.
Oh, get in there. Get in there. Brilliant. Norwich City 3, Birmingham City 1. Lucas Roop brings the ball all the way up the pitch. Cool, calm, and collect it and passes it out. Like so selfless from Roop there. And Skip finishes it. And my God, does he deserve that? What a goal. And the announcement, as you guys are reminding me, is coming. At full time, I will be making the announcement of the big Talk Norwich City. And there we have it. It's over.
Oh, that's such a big win. I cannot believe I'm now a fully fledged member of the Lucas Roop Appreciation Society. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm in. Look, a promise is a promise. If he scored or assisted, I was in. He gets an assist in the 95th minute. What a moment for Oliver Skip. 3-1 Norwich. Was it a deserved win? I don't know, but just Churchy says this is all we have to care about. 10 points clear.
Come on. And Ryan's bang on. It's a victory of champions, and it is. There's no doubt that we never got out of gear 3 today, right? But the finishing, apart from that penalty, was absolutely brilliant. You know, that goal there at the end, just to seal the deal. It's big, colossal, massive, gigantic. That is 3 big points towards the Premier League, the promised land, back where we belong, people. This has been the TNT Watchalong. We are 10 points clear, and someone has clipped up this picture of me and put it on Twitter.
Sam, that's our boy. #LR7. Yeah, good old Lucas Roop. Always believed in him. That's why we sponsored him last season. We're in. The announcement will be coming soon. We've just hit a record number of viewers. We're up to 1,500.
Welcome.
Wow.
Welcome to the party, people. Welcome all aboard HMS Piss the League, people. And this is where the party's at right now. Okay.
Yeah.
3-1. We've played pretty averagely tonight, and boom, Pookie on the angle. Miss a penalty. And why not miss a penalty when you've got such a brilliant, brilliant team to back it up and to ensure that we get all 3 points? It's another big 3 points away from home. It's Wickham up next. It's then Brentford as well. Mate, I'm so confident right now. I've got every faith in these Norwich boys.
I'm just watching the Norwich players walk off now, and I've never seen as many smiles in a group of men since the last pub crawl I was on. I mean, there are smiles all over the place. There's, really passionate hugging going on. Jordan Hugel embracing Timu like a newborn child. Tim Krul, he made a mistake, but he's walking off with his head held high. Onel Hernandez is bleeding, but he's living the dream. Emi Buendia, we all know that Lionel Messi has posters of him up in his bedroom. Daniel Farke's unzipped the Parker, almost like ready to striptease and reveal the "We Are Champions" shirt below. What a moment! What a night for Norwich City! That is absolutely wonderful. Here is Norfolk's finest, Farmer. Huge 3 points. Didn't play our best, but that's how you win the league. I'm loving this promotion push. What a night, Chris.
Let us know your one word, one sentence. Just get your summaries in the comment section. We'll get up as many on screen as possible. We want to hear from you, not us from you. We want your reaction to these massive 3 points. And whilst you're doing that, I'll tell you why I'm so satisfied with tonight, Jack, because we didn't play that well. And that's why it feels so goddamn good to get 3 points. Yeah, I feel for Brummy Joe tonight, who is on the opposition preview. Because I tell you what, if I was a Birmingham fan after that first half, I would have fancied us. Yeah, I really would have done. Birmingham, the game was playing into their favour. The ball was bobbling up and down. Norwich weren't playing their football, but the class showed in the end. We said it. We had that wobbly 10 or 15 minutes where me and you, Jack, were both being quite negative. We were worried. We were like, oh, God, this could go either way. We were looking shaky. And this Norwich team proved yet again
Paul Davis, look, we know the pub crawl's coming. We'll have music, we'll have beer. He's got the guitar tuned and ready. Chris, is tonight the night that Delia gets the landline out and rings the open top bus?
I was wondering what you were going to say there. Is this the night Delia gets the? Oh, okay. Right. Anyway, let's go and get your. I'm just going to get in some comments here.
Eliza, Norwich's naughtiest North Londoner. Assume, Eliza, you're talking about Oliver Skip. Look, if you're not Eliza, then
Eliza, to be fair to Eliza, it's almost 9 o'clock, so we'll let her off.
Oh dear.
Right, people. 1,400 of you in here, and it's time for you're not going to get a TNC shanty tonight. I am going to give you something tonight, and that is a very, very special announcement. Okay, right, Jack. How should we talk about this? How should we put it in the room? I will say that. So this man has spoken to me this morning. We got chatting in the early hours as he was preparing, and this man said to me, "Right, Chris, I want to give the Norwich fans answers to the questions that I know they want answering. It's time."
Is it Dave McNally?
It's not Dave McNally. Now, this is not just a TNC podcast. This is a live TNC podcast. And what that means is that I will be streaming live with this guest, and the Norwich fans will have the chance to talk to this person and to ask him all of the questions that they want answers to. And that man is Bradley Johnson.
When's it happening?
It's a TNC live podcast with Bradley Johnson. Of course, the man that we loved, absolute hero in the Norwich ranks, was sold. It broke our hearts, and now he wants to tell us exactly what happened. Bradley Johnson. It's not me asking him questions. Not anymore. You guys are going to be asking him questions, okay? And it's going to be out next week, and the date will be announced, and that will be announced on Sunday night. But we are going to be doing a live podcast with Bradley Johnson. This is what happens when you subscribe to TNC, people. This is what we do, yeah? We serve up the goods. Thanks to your support, we can make this happen.
Bradley Johnson on the Talk Norwich City channel at some point next week. Are we saying that much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, some point next week. So subscribe, follow us on Twitter for all the latest announcements. But Bradley Johnson will be on the Talk Norwich City channel, and it's live. Chris Dayton, that is a Roop. See what I did there? I do see what you did there, Chris. I'm a big fan of Lucas Roop. I'm in the fan club. So much good vibes in the chat this evening.
Loads of
love for Bradley Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be massive. And the reason why I'm buzzing about this is that the people get the chance to ask him. Yeah. And I think it's really important. And you guys have struggled through lockdown just like we have. Yeah. And this is what we do. We let you talk to them. Yeah. This isn't propaganda. This isn't bias. You get to ask him the questions. And that's why it's going to be massively special. And it's going to be out next week. Simon, friend of the channel as well. Thanks so much for your support. Hugely appreciate it. And yes, we will be streaming it live, and it will be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter via Periscope, all channels, as per the Watchalong.
Jimmy, and I hope you start to like cricket now, Chris. Jimmy Anderson, super Bradley Johnson. Well done, lads. Have that. Look, Chris is like the postman. You know, he sails the ship upon the seven seas and also is like a postman, constantly delivering, like Timu Pukki. Mark Davis, Timu Pukki, Norwich City career, 131 appearances, 57 goals and 15 assists. He cost nothing more than a goal every 2 games for Timu, which is absolutely brilliant. He was on fire. Well, he wasn't on fire. That's the thing. And he still scored 2 goals. If there has ever been a night where Birmingham have been Birmingham, it was tonight, wasn't it?
It was Birmingham and Birmingham. That's what they do. I will respect them though, and I need to, because honestly, I've said it a few times, but in that first half, mate, they played really well, and it's a great save as well. Great save for the penalty. It's a poor penalty, but it was a solid. It
wasn't a great save. You need to stop that, Chris. It wasn't a great save.
Anyway, Jack, next fixtures. Let's go. Let's talk about them. Wickham up next. What's your thoughts on that one, big man?
Look, if we would have drawn tonight, I would have been nervous, but 5-0, 6 maybe, 7.
Oh, I love it. And I almost love it as much as NCFC Dons, who chucks in a £5 SC and says, we are just so good. And I just can't get enough of it. Very good evening, lads. See you on Sunday for another dub. There you go. I said the word dub. Thanks so much for the super chat. Thanks for all your super chats tonight. Hugely appreciate the support.
Chaz Tats, 100-point season means everyone on the pub crawl gets a tequila shot from me. Chaz, that's a bowl. A lot of people on there. I can't wait for the TNC pub crawl. I cannot wait. We might have to get Regency security involved if there's fellow Yarmouth people like Chaz Tats down there. Chaz, I can't wait. You're all invited. Eliza says, best free transfer, surely. I don't know who you're talking about, Eliza, but I agree. Oh, yeah, Timu. Of course he is. Of course he is.
Come on.
Josh, thanks for the quid, mate. Love the tattoo.
Right, seriously, now I'm gonna really get this place rocking now. It's Wickham away next. Okay, 3 points. Brentford at home next, 3 points. And I know that there's someone that's watching this now going, oh, I don't know about that, Chris. That's a tough game. You see, you wait. You click this up right now. Click this up, okay? We are going to beat Brentford. Yeah, I'm telling you now. And then it's Luton at home, win. Wednesday away, win. Forest away, win. Blackburn at home, win. Preston, mate. I fucking love this football club.
So we're currently on 67 points, which is worth noting is 10 points clear of Brentford. 33 points needed for 100 points. Can we do it? Yeah, of course we can do it. What we got? We've got how many games there? 14 games. We need 33 points. Oh, mate, we're gonna do it at a canter.
Well, do you know what I love though? Right, I'll flip this a little bit. I think it's something like we'll have to lose 5 games to completely mess it up. Okay, but with our defense, like even tonight, our defense looked fairly relaxed. We allowed them in the gaps. We allowed them also to come out wide and get behind our lines. Maybe it was because we played Birmingham; they didn't make the most of that. But if we're having an off night defensively and we still go and win 3-1. I think we'll be fine, mate. And I can't remember what Michael Bailey posted. I think at the time it might have been we need 8 more wins. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. So that's 1 tonight. So that's 7 more wins to go, people. Get the countdown.
Chris, the really pleasing thing is here, and we have to be grateful because what we're witnessing at the moment is greatness. When we went into this fixture list, and it was like, what was it? Stoke, Rotherham, Coventry, Birmingham, we were like, we need to win all of them games. 4 wins in a row now off the back of a bit of a sticky patch. We can't forget how good this run is. It really is impressive. Simon says, saw Bradley Johnson on the grid at Snetterton before he left. He never mentioned anything. Great result. Well, Simon, I'm sure we'll find out the exact story behind Bradley leaving next week on the TNC YouTube channel, and it will be live. Christopher, I hope the cockapoo's happy now, Christopher. I know she was a little bit nervous at halftime. The phrase 10 points clear is almost pornographic. Christopher, enjoy it. Enjoy it tonight. Sam, huge win. Rotate the side next game, though.
Yeah,
we've got a bit of gap. No, I don't think you rotate it. There's enough breathing space now.
Okay.
Usually, like last week, we played Wednesday, Saturday. This week, it's Tuesday, Sunday. More than enough time for elite athletes to recover.
Mate, look, I know we're getting carried away, but that's what football's all about, right? And I said this a while back now. I genuinely believe that if we go and win this league again, what we are witnessing. Let's let ourselves get away with this now. We are witnessing a team that you will remember for the rest of your lives. Emi Buendia, yeah, Todd Cantwell, Timu Pukki, so many big like Hanley and Gibson now, and I mention this all the time. You know, this team I always remember Worthington's team. It was so iconic with Hucks, yeah, with Fleming, with Malky, with Greeno in goal. This team feels like it's got the same soul, the soul that was lost for a number of years. And Webber has built back that soul with Farker. And it's a bloody joy to watch, mate. Really, we play badly and we grind out a win like we did tonight. It's fantastic to watch. We built a buffer zone. We've got some great fixtures coming up. HMS Pistol League is all aboard and we're having a laugh.
They've got the minerals, haven't they? They're not a soft touch, this Norwich team, because tonight we got a bit battered. We got a bit bruised. We didn't play particularly well on the potato patch, and yet we still win. Brilliant. Josh says, favourite Bradley Johnson moment. For me, the goal against Ipswich, where he literally ripped the net off. I was right behind that, and I've never seen a ball struck so hard in my entire life. And I'm sure Chris will talk about it on the podcast with Bradley next week.
For those that just joined, if you didn't hear already, we will be doing a TNC podcast that's live with Bradley Johnson next week. We'll be announcing the exact day on Sunday after the Wycombe Watchalong. Make sure you tune in for that, by the way. But yeah, you'll get the chance to ask Bradley Johnson your question. Jack, streaming now for 2 hours, 25 minutes. Another great
all night.
We could be. I mean, why not though? Why not? Do you know what? I am actually going to seriously buy a deck chair for the rest of this season. And I'm going to need to ask David for one of his best cocktails. I really am.
Maxim, 14 games left, 11 wins needed to get to 100 points. Wonder what the odds are. Pretty short, Maxim. I wouldn't put it past Norwich to get 11 wins in 14. I really wouldn't. Look, I've been saying 100 points, 100 goals for a little while, and I think it's on. And
you all laughed. You're not laughing now, are you? People, thanks for your support as always tonight, and thanks so much to all of our sponsors as well, and a very special shout out to, of course, our charity partner of the season, Big C, doing some incredible work for cancer, people being treated with cancer and the families that are supporting those with cancer across Norfolk and Waveney. Special shout out to them and all of our sponsors that are so loyal and always continue to support the biggest and best Norwich City online fan channel. Jack, any last words?
Big win. Not a great performance, but couple for Pukki. Great to see Oliver Skip on the score sheet. He's been just an absolutely incredible loan signing, like such a good bit of business. And for me, that's game, set, and match. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Sunday, we will be back for another live watch along. Remember, it's an early kickoff. Don't miss it. 12 o'clock we kick off. We'll be live at 11:45 a.m. here on Talk Norwich City. Hit subscribe. So much good stuff coming in the next few weeks.
The beers will be flowing at that time, by the way.
Lakens, 20% off in the description. Get your Lakens. If you order tonight, you'll get them for the weekend's games. Links in the description, or you'll find it on our Twitter somewhere. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all of you. We genuinely love doing this. We'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye, everyone.